everybody. Can somebody send me a quick little text to make sure that I'm out there? I know you're out there, Hawkins, so go ahead and say hey, say hey. We are here for a live stream event. We're going to unbox that new Olight Camo. What is it? The Warrior X Pro. It's like, this was one of the things when the folks over at Olight invited me out there to look at their stuff. I said there was two things I wanted to look at. I said, I don't believe that this thing actually has 2250 lumens, so I'd like to actually test that and have a look at that. And the other one was their Balder Pro, which is a rail-mounted light and laser scope. So anyway, we are here. We have our guest waiting and lurking. He is lurking. Jehu is lurking in the background, and we're going to bring him in. And you know what? Without further delay, everybody, here's Jehu.
What's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube? What's going on? How's everybody doing? Special hello to the early birds. That's Michael, and I think you said Hawkins. And then we got Barry Everson. Thank you guys so much for checking in. Really appreciate you guys coming in this night and donating some of your time. Appreciate it. Special salute to you guys.
Michael already in the Michael's
Bulldog. I like that one. Bulldog. Hopefully Bulldog's potty trained.
That's right. Jay Thirsty tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just getting loose, baby. Getting loose.
Who else out there is having a heck of a time? You know what? Maybe we should. I was thinking about this, Jay, and I didn't talk to you about it, but I was thinking about maybe doing a live stream if I got enough likes or enough coaching from the audience. Maybe I'll do a live stream later in this whole crazy time we're in, and blind guy cut his own hair. Isn't that crazy? What do you guys think about that?
With scissors or just the razor? I prefer you just use the razor. You can't hurt yourself.
Ooh, a straight razor. Let's make a challenge.
No, let's not do that. I pass. Do not second that emotion, guys. Do not let them do it. Please, please, please. What's up out there? We got Tommy, Robeldo. What's going on? We also got, I saw some, BS Small Engines. What's up? How you doing? Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. Really appreciate you. All right, all right. Don't forget, hit that like button, fellas. Hit that like button. You want thumbs up. You see the blue one behind me? A big thumbs up right there. Just a reminder.
It's over your other shoulder, though, Jay.
Yeah, wrong one. This one. There we go. This one. I think I'm losing my vision too.
You guys, we were sitting backstage here discussing and getting ready for the show, and Jay brought his lovely daughter in for a second, and I can't remember what she said, but I said he had to bring you in here so he could actually prove he has friends, right? So.
Yeah, she said Dad does a lot of talking by himself in the garage, so she wanted to make sure that Dale was real. It wasn't my imaginary friend.
He like pre-recorded that whole thing. Like you have like a remote of every possible thing that she could say. You have like a response, and you can like click your button or something. You know, oh, answer number 3, answer number 10.
I don't know if anybody watches the show Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but they did that one time. They recorded the captain and everything that he said, and then they went back on the phone and they were hitting the button, making them talk, and then they ran out of things to say. It was hilarious. So Dale, how's it going, man? How are you feeling, buddy?
Well, Grandma's not too good. That was a question I never asked my grandmother, Jay, but she would always trick. Did anybody else have a grandma like that would trick you into asking how she was? She would because she knew we knew, and she would be like, and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And, she'd let the conversation go for a while when you didn't ask, because she'd ask how you were, and you didn't ask Grandma how she was. And then she'd just stop and she'd go, it's so good to hear from you, but really, how are you? And you were off guard. You go, oh, I'm just fine. Don't worry, Grandma. How are you? And then you get it. She'd be like, oh, Grandma's not too good. And then you knew that you were spending the rest of your natural life on the phone, listening to all of Grandma's. But anyway, I digress. I'm doing great. We are going to wait just a minute or two, and I'm going to switch to the shop cam. We're going to go out and unbox that Olight. Who all's here? Put a hand up or something. Who all's here for that Olight unboxing and is curious about that? By the way, there's an affiliate link at Jay's site, Jehu's channel, and there is also an affiliate link at mine. So it does help the channel out a little bit, amazingly enough. I didn't know how that worked the last time I was there. I thought maybe they were just counting how many people actually went there from my video or something. But yeah, they actually send a little bit of cash that way. So it does help the channel out if you click that affiliate link. So if you are here because of the number thing, we're going to wait and do that Thursday, if that's all right with everybody, because we're going to do another live stream. I'm going to do another live stream. I don't know if Jehu here is going to join me, but we're going to do another live stream Thursday, and that's when we'll start taking the numbers so that I don't have to keep track of them, because we're only giving away how many numbers, Jehu? Oh, your sound is out. Bro, your sound is out. We can't hear you. He did this to me before, but actually what he had done was, Jay did this to me before. What he'd done, he was just sitting there moving his lips. Okay. Are we going to get you all the way out of there, Jay? Nope, we still got nothing, buddy. Just you might have to disconnect and come back in there. Was anybody else hearing Jay? Hey, look who is here. Thank you very much, Ed. It is. I hope you don't go away until Jay gets back. He would love to see you out there. I'm sure you've got a lot going on, but if you can keep it on in the background, there's something. Jay has something that might cheer you up a little later. So it's awesome that you popped out here, buddy. We sure appreciate you. Everybody, give Ed a big thumbs up. Ed, the old tech guy in the house. I love that guy, man. And so can you for only $19.95. So I've got to carry the show for myself here until Jay gets back. We got my boy Hawkins out here. Michael couldn't hear you. Oh, okay. Well, let's answer Barry's video while we're waiting for Jay. Here's Jay. Let me see if I can.
Hold on a second. All right. Hey, what's okay? I'm back. You got me? Can you hear me?
We can hear you now, buddy.
Okay. No. Hey, I'm trying to connect a friend on. Yeah. So I'm live right now. I'm on. So you just gotta go to my channel.
So Barry, what I use
channel
is a free software, but it's kind of complicated. Okay. It's called DaVinci Resolve, and it's free. It's like pro software for editing software, and it's free. It works really good. I would suggest if you're starting out, you might want to get Microsoft Movie Maker. There's a movie software, video software that comes with Photo for Windows 10, and Microsoft does not release Windows Movie Maker anymore. But if you do a search for it in Google, there are places where you can download and install Windows Movie Maker. It's a great software to start on editing. You can do transitions, you can put in text and stuff. The only thing that I didn't like about it is I couldn't do video on video or little windows, up in the corner like I've done on my video. So that is a good software to start on. And then maybe if you're ready to go to DaVinci Pro from there. What do you use, Jay, to make your videos with? You do it all on your phone, don't you?
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons that I'm running into these issues right now. I don't have a computer right now. I'm doing everything off of my phone. I'm using iMovie, and iMovie was working just fabulous. But now because the new stuff is coming out, the iPhones, iTablets, iMovie, I think, is no longer supporting. I got an XR, so I'm pretty shocked that I'm having issues now. So now I just have to record, put it in my photos, and then go to YouTube, hit the little camera, and then upload it that way. So that's the way I've been doing it lately. Oh, Ed, the old tech guy, what's up, buddy?
I'm going to tell you that.
What's going on, baby?
You dropped out right when he came in, so I was really excited about seeing it. I said, I hope you could keep us on in the background for a little bit because you had something that might cheer him up later.
Yeah. Hopefully, he can stick around for a while.
Can you see on your stream that you've got going out there, Jay, how many viewers we have now?
Let's see. What do we got? We got, it looks like 14.
14?
We got 14.
We'll give it just a few more minutes, I guess.
Yeah.
And
all right.
Then we'll go and do that unboxing from Olight.
So, hey, any word about that mystery guest? Did we hear if he's gonna make it, or what's going on with that?
I did not get a commitment from our mystery guest just yet, but I don't know. Hopefully, you know what? I'll just watch, and if camera pops in here, then I'll announce him and he can come up. Otherwise, we'll just head forward on our own, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'll do my best also to keep texting this guy. I've texted him, but no answer. I don't know what's going on with him. But that's all right. We're pros. We can do this, I think. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Ed, the old tech guy, man, he's really frustrated with me because I refuse to put money into my YouTube channel. I just run off my phone and iMovie. I've had to delete my phone and empty the iCloud out. It's been a pain. So, Ed, I promise you, if I get a second stimulus check, some of that money will go towards a new computer, and yes, you can help me build it. All right.
What you spend the first stimulus check on?
Tires. Tires for my RAV4, my wife's RAV4, and then we did something else. Oh, we bought we found a dining. She found a dining room table that she wanted. She's wanted. She's kept an eye on it. And it was like half price of the original price. So it's something we just had to get. So we're actually waiting for it to come. But it should be in a couple of weeks.
Well, I'll tell you, I had the scariest thing happen. So here's a warning to all you guys that got your stimulus checks. My wife went and checked the mail the other day, and I take care of paying all the bills and everything. So she just comes in and hands it all to me. I guess she didn't even look through the stack because I'm like, IRS, we got something from the IRS. Oh no, I must have dropped a decimal or something. You're going to take everything I've got. I'm going to jail. I open it up and it's like, oh, this is Donald Trump, and we sent you your stimulus check, and we direct deposited.
What's up, YouTube? What's going on? This is your boy Jay Delivery coming at you this morning.
I'm just like, hey, don't send anything out unless it's official business. I know I got my stimulus. Is somehow $1,200 or whatever it was, is that going to just magically appear in your account? You're not going to know where it came from. It's this. I don't know about you guys who get direct deposit. Mine said Treasury right on it.
Right.
You know, there's from the Treasury, like my like my tax return did.
Yeah, mine hit the bank, so I didn't even get a check. It just popped up in the bank, which was nice. And I know my youngest daughter was really happy. She got $1,200 because she doesn't stay with us, and my 22-year-old got $1,200. So yeah, they were pretty happy.
Yeah, that's good. I have
Hey,
one.
Eddie, the wife said get tires, man. I got it. You know how it goes, man. You got to do what the wife wants first, or else you're in hot water.
Ed's putting all his into Disney stock. He probably bought himself an armored suit or something. You got all those YouTube stalkers out there just looking for him. They're coming after Ed.
I think Ed, the old tech guy, would spend his money wisely on a Batman cape or something.
I would love to see him in the Cobra Kai necklace, a Batman cape and the Cobra Kai necklace, Ed. That would be hilarious.
Hey, did I tell you about? Oh yeah, I think I did tell you. I drank his expensive bottle of wine by accident. Sorry, bro. That video. What was that, Mike? Let me see if I can see that comment.
Sorry. There you go.
Yes, actually, we do it a little too much, I think. Using that delivery, using that crane. Well, actually, that was a Pettibone. It was kind of like a forklift. But normally, what I like to use, what I recommend is an actual crane with the line, because then you could put the appliance directly on the balcony, on the floor, and you don't have to slide it over the railing. But I've learned to do that quite a few times. So yeah, unfortunately, we do those often. But it's only the big builders, because the crane right now, I believe it's $600 to show up and then $600 an hour. So we'll see what happens. And I'm actually going back to that building, and we're doing 5 units in one day. So we got not this next Monday. Next Monday we're going back, and we'll be doing the other 3rd floor, the 2 second floors, and the 1st floor, the 2 first floors.
I bet you could have that crane there for 10 hours a day and still not outweigh how much those Wolf appliances cost, right?
Yeah. But see, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but if I have a crane, if I had it my way and I had a crane, I could do all 6 of those units. Believe it or not, I would only use the crane for an hour, maybe 45 minutes. Because what I would do is I'd put all the appliances on the balcony, move to the next unit, put them on the balcony, next unit, put them on the balcony, next unit, and I wouldn't uncrate them and put them inside until we're all done. So yes, a lot of logistics. Yeah, a lot of logistics for $10 an hour. No, we also do older appliances. In Chicago, they have these old row apartment buildings, and they turn them into homes, or single family homes, and the doorways are just too small. So sometimes they rehab old buildings, and we have to take a window out and go right through the window. But it's fun. It really is. I wish I would have started doing YouTube and recording these videos a long time ago, because we've had some wild ones. I mean, we did. It was raining one time. It was snowing one time, and the crane operators. I got to give the hats off to the crane operators. If anybody's out there who operates cranes, oh my goodness, man! You talk about nerves of steel. It's awesome. Them guys make their money. So how about you, Dale? What's the most dangerous line of work you've ever done?
Oh, listen, I was a dispatcher for the sheriff's department when I was a kid. And one night we were working, we were on lockdown. What lockdown is when they nobody's allowed in type thing. They normally you could just walk into the sheriff's department 24/7, but on lockdown they still have a vestibule where people can walk in, but they have like a gate, like they might have in a jail or whatever, and that's locked up, and everybody's on like a high alert or whatever. So somebody made a threat, and we were on lockdown, and I got a call on the civil defense phone, and it was like getting current weather statistics because it was going to snow in the town where I was at, and they wanted to know the current weather conditions. I said, well, I'm looking outside, it looks sleety and whatever, and they said, well, we want to know the road conditions. I said, well, I cannot see them where I'm from, and they said, well, that's what your civil defense phone is for. And I said, well, we're on lockdown, so I can't go out there and look. Well, we need to know if it's icy road conditions, and that's what your civil defense phone is for. And so do you want to be the one who gets blamed by whoever your boss is for losing your civil defense phone at the sheriff's office? I'm like, okay, well, that's great. So, and everybody can hear this, by the way. So you can pick up the phone and you can talk to them. But when the phone is hooked up, it's like a party line. Everybody can hear it. That's my age now. Everybody knows it's a party line. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess I got to pick what I'm going to get fired for. So I thought I'd just step out front and look at the highway if it had ice on it. And then I went into the next room, which was a locked door to that vestibule I was telling you about. And now I work graveyard shift, so this is middle of the night. And the other dispatcher was working the first radio, so she had the window where you had like a big mirror there, so you could see that vestibule. And you're supposed to, like if somebody wanted in the dispatch office, you could look and see them at that door where I was getting ready to go out, and you would buzz them a lot to open it. So I went to the door, and you had to buzz in or buzz out. You couldn't just walk in or out of there either way. She had to push that button. So I went to the door, and I said, good to go. And she buzzed the door, and I threw the door open, and there was a guy standing out there in a trench coat. And it must have startled him because he like real quick, like put his hands in his pockets. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'm dead. This is why we're on lockdown. This guy's going to kill me. He's going for a gun, and I'm dead, so that I could see if there was ice on the road. So, yeah, that was probably the most dangerous. We were not supposed to have guns in the dispatch office. It was not allowed. But I had like an ankle holster that it was a 22, but I figured it'd make enough noise to get somebody's attention at least. So that was the most dangerous job I had. I was a Sheriff's Department dispatcher.
Okay, all right. Hey, really quick, shout out to Justin Dow. Hey, man, thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it, bro. Hope you got all your football questions answered. Hey, by the way, I love the fact that you just go live. That's awesome, dude. That's me and Ed, the old tech guy. One of the things that kind of we debate at the beginning of everything, before we started making YouTube videos was, we got to find your niche. You got to set up a schedule. You got to do this. You got to do that. And I'm like you, Justin. Let's just go for it. Whatever, man. So, hey, man, keep up the good work, Justin. You got the numbers to prove that you're doing good. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised. I thought you were live a second ago. And look, we got Princess Jamie out here, and man, we got a whole pack of them. Princess Jamie was just on the After Dark show with Joe Smith and Friends Network. So if you have not seen that, how long were you on there, Princess Jamie? It was a short show because Joe had to leave and pick somebody up at the airport or something like that. So anyway, if you have not caught that show, you could still go and stream it. It's just not live now because that was last Friday. Because that's why it's called After Dark with Joe Smith on Friday.
Yeah, I think I just caught a little bit of the recording, but I got to go back. I haven't listened to the whole thing. Princess Jamie also up and coming. She's got great content, and I think that's awesome. I'm a no type of schedule guy, so I have enough schedules and deadlines. So I love it when people can just jump on and do whatever. So that's awesome. Good job, Princess Jamie. Keep up the good work. Keep dropping those videos too.
Well, I think we got enough people here. What do you think, Jay?
Yeah.
We're gonna go to the shop cam.
Yeah, you want to go to the shop cam?
Yeah. All right, everybody. We're gonna go to the shop cam here in a minute and see if we can do that unboxing. Is everybody just about ready for that? I can't hear you guys.
He's going deaf too. Hey, while you go to the shop, you mind if I just grab another beer or something
Go ahead, get something to drink, man. I got your back for just a second.
Did you want to wait for that mystery guest, or what are we doing?
I don't know. We're gonna see. He might show up. He might not. There's so many undependable people on YouTube, and you just know. And this guy was going to do a drop in, so
right.
I don't know.
I'm gonna grab something to drink real quick.
Jay, he's right there.
What?
It's Flippy. He's right behind you. Get him. No, Bob, don't zigzag. Don't zigzag. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's the mystery guest right there, huh?
Jay, are you okay?
I'm good. This is the evil Clippy.
Oh my gosh.
This is actually a gift for Ed the old tech guy. Since he couldn't make it. So that's your boy, Eddie. Hopefully you can use him in your next video, bud. That's Clippy. The evil Clippy. That's our mystery guest. Michael like that. Yeah, all the way from 95. Look at this guy. This is all half-inch PVC. Painted it up and everything. I hope you like it, Eddie. It's a good thing I had my piñata stick. Evil Clippy's trying to get me too. I can't shake him, man.
He almost gave me a heart attack, man. He almost gave me a heart attack. I'm like, oh my gosh, how long has he been back there? He never called me or anything to say he was there and ready to go on camera. He's like working.
I guess he didn't want to give up his location.
Bill Gates is looking for him with that population, depopulation stuff that everybody's talking about or whatever. So Clippy's going to be one of the first ones to go, right?
Yeah, we got to get rid of Clippy. Everybody, don't forget, thumbs up. That's a special thumbs up right there. That's a nice reminder. Thumbs up. Kind of looks like half a toe. It's all right. Just made Clippy's last. Just said Jay killed Jay soon. Yeah, no, that's all right. I'm going to introduce him to a flamethrower.
It was funny. I was actually thinking about that when we were talking about him or whatever. I'm like, man, wouldn't it be funny to flamethrower him? But I still think, Ed, the old tech guy with a Batman cape and that Cobra Kai necklace.
Yeah, he can be our superhero. Hey, there's a shout out up there for Ed, the old tech guy. And then over there I got Justin Dow was here. Probably can't see it, came out a little too dark, but you guys are helping me out. Really appreciate it.
What would Clippy do?
Let's see if I can get Clippy a little higher. Maybe right over my head. Let's see. All right, so you want to go to the garage and let's get there's Clippy. Put him right there. See if he'll face the camera.
All right, I'm gonna switch to the garage cam, and I will be right back.
All right. So while he goes to the garage cam, oh, that was really fun to make too, man. That was pretty awesome. Me and Dale were shooting some ideas around, and so we got to find something to cheer up Ed, the old tech guy. So I'll be dropping this off at your house tonight, Eddie. Just tell your wife and kids so when they come out the back, they don't get scared. Oh, man, that's awesome. So what do you guys think of this Olight? Has anybody gone out and picked up one of these Olight flashlights? Seem to be really nice and bright. Oh, there he is. He made it to the garage.
We're out here. We're here. Everybody ready to unbox this thing?
Woo! Let's do it.
So here it is, brand new from Olight. Nick over at Olight sent me this. It's their new Warrior X Pro. The Warrior X Pro is not new per se, but this Camo is, and he didn't tell me. I had to go find out myself. They have it in Camo and gunmetal gray now. You could only get it in black before. So we've got one here. I think it's in Camo, and we're going to be giving it away. So the way that's going to work, everybody, is Thursday we're going to have a quick live stream, and we're going to start taking numbers from between 1 and 100. So the way it's going to work is we're going to take the numbers starting Thursday for all of Thursday, all of Friday, and then midnight Friday night, which is going to be 12 o'clock a.m. Saturday morning. We're not going to take any more numbers, and then we're going to have a live stream giveaway on Saturday where we draw the number from a random number generator.
What's that random number generator? What is that, on the phone or something?
Yeah, we use one on the phone. I think most people do that, don't they?
I thought you were going to have one of those bingo cages where you roll the balls and you take the numbers out.
I had one of those, Jay. I had one from Harbor Freight. Who was going to use that? Because I think it was like each letter has like 100 or something like that. Oh, man, this thing is... Right.
Hey, I see you got somebody named Tim White joining us.
He doesn't know what's going on, does he?
Is Tim White from Illinois? I know a Tim White. I know a Tim White way too well from Illinois. Is that you, Tim White?
There we go. Okay, there we go. Is this in frame there, Jay?
You got it. It's looking good so far. You can get a little closer to the camera, though.
Okay, so we've got...
There you go.
Instructions here.
I
got to be careful and see how this this package. Oh, look at this.
I hope you got batteries.
Oh, look. Listen to this.
Yeah. Turn it. Does it have a belt clip on it too?
It does indeed.
Oh, look at that.
Velcro and a snap. I tell you, this Olight stuff is really top quality stuff. It might seem maybe a little expensive or whatever, but I mean, this is nothing like that stuff that you see, some of the other manufacturers come out with. I mean, it's good, thick, durable, whatever. Let's see what else is in there before we.
Olight.
So this is
what do you think, Clippy?
This is the Olight Pro X in Camo. You guys are seeing this just as I am, so I'm not sure what this is. Nobody make any rude suggestions about what it is either out there. Lanyard here. And look at the box. It's just amazing on this thing. And you've got the owner's manual for it. So there we go. Now, let's have a look at this thing. Oh, look at that. We're going to give this
Check it
away.
out.
Okay, is this close enough to the camera?
A little to your. There you go. Right there. Right there. You're a little closer. Don't shine the light. Don't blind us. There you go. There you go. It's too bad we can't have some music. Should
and
I
this
beatbox?
is an aluminum housing. Here's the back.
Some pew pew.
I think we have to. I think there's a little
Piece of
I
paper.
think that's what the yellow card was saying, is that there's a little thing in here. So we're going to take that off. We'll put that back in there for shipping for whoever wins it. It uses a rechargeable. What is it? 5,000 milliamp hour. Not amp hour, milliamp hour, I think it is. And look at the knurling and the clip and hold on. Golly, it's nice. Aluminum casing. Okay. So back here.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay. And this flashlight comes with a vibrating battery that lets you know when the battery is starting to get too low. So, and it feels weird to have the flashlight. It should like, don't tase me, bro.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Don't tase me, bro.
Don't tase me, bro. Okay, so everyone, can you see the wall back there? Let's see. Okay,
yeah.
So everybody's got one of these, right? Oh, you guys got one of these. We're gonna.
Olight.
There's the Harbor Freight, and here's the Olight, and that's without a charge on it. That's wow. So the Olight is supposed to throw a beam for 600 yards, but I can tell you it's way out of juice right now. I think we missed our charger here.
So let me ask you, Dale.
Yeah.
Let me ask you real quick. Justin Dow just brought up a good question about a discount. If they go on that affiliate link, are there any deals or discounts on the affiliate link that are in my description and your description?
Excuse me. The flash sale is a better sale, but even if the affiliate link just sends a little bit money back to the channel, and it sends a few numbers back to the channel to let everyone know where you came from, so that they can keep giving me this stuff and I can keep giving it away. They do, though. I'm glad Justin asked that, because they do have something going at this flash sale that I haven't seen before, where you can go and sign up and they will give you $5 off, and you can refer a friend, and that friend gets $5 off as well, even during the flash sale. So that's $5 off of the already. The price on this alone is going to be 30% off, but if you buy it packaged with the i5T, it's 40% off, and you can take your $5 along with those. This model here, they've improved the charging cord on it. This magnet is a lot stronger too. You have to. I really love this design because, you know, when you're charging this thing and you jump up and you grab your flashlight to run outside or whatever because you heard something, you know, you're not going to break off a clip in it or anything, because it just uses this. It's so crazy. It's not going to stay on because the battery is. Oh, there it is. It's going to stay on for a minute.
It's not dark outside yet, is it?
It is not dark where I'm at.
Okay. I was going to say, let's take it for a ride.
Let's see. Yeah, you can't see it outside. I'm flashing it outside right now. The sun is still up in Arizona. The sun is almost always still up in Arizona. So maybe we'll go a little bit longer. We'll take this in and look at it. But the desert camo is, and it's not like regular camo. It's actually, I don't know if you're seeing this on the video, but it's kind of a metallic camo. Are you picking that up?
Looks metallic to me.
Yeah. So
What do you guys think? Olight.
and they're saying that this is a
Olight.
normally white LED, high intensity. The feedback, the tactile feedback for the low battery is kind of a cool feature. Has anybody else seen that in a flashlight? And I'm not sure the Warrior Pro had that, or the Warrior X. The Warrior X Pro here does. So I'm not sure if the black one actually came with that. But boy, it looks like you could really beat somebody's head in with it too. You know, you could do the cop thing. Where are you going in such a hurry tonight, ma'am? You know, where are you going in such a hurry?
Number one plumber.
Number
Just
one
give me
plumber
the
in the house.
flashlight. He wants the flashlight. I think we got to pick numbers. We got to draw numbers. Plumber, number one plumber. Hey, what do you think of my plumbing job? You see Clippy right here? That's 1/2-inch PVC. That's all PVC, bro. My plumbing's not that bad, is it?
Let's open the EOS. So
EOS.
yeah, it's an i5T EOS. Now you guys will remember that were here the last time. We gave away the copper limited edition of this. Paul Sargent, right, was the guy who won this.
Paul Sargent.
Yeah, Paul Sargent was the guy who won it. I got a picture. I'll throw it up when we get back in there. Of Sarge. Yo, Sarge.
Yes, sir, Sarge, sir.
Sir, yes, sir. Pardon me, guys. So, I forgot to tell you, with the sale that they're having, this is Friday. We're going to be back on Thursday to start taking the numbers on this. We're going to do it for 24 hours during the sale, and then Sunday, the very next day, we're going to give it away and get it mailed out. So we'll be taking numbers starting next Thursday. They're going to give away a free i3 UV, their little keychain ultraviolet light, and I have one, but I don't have it here to see because my wife absconded with it. But it's a really good UV flashlight, and I wanted to tell you guys it's really super bright, but it is not the type of UV light that will kill germs. So you can't use it to, like for the virus or whatever. You can't get it off your hands or whatever.
You can't use it for the fungus on your toenails?
No, you cannot. You cannot. So you'll just have to go back to chewing it then. So anyway, yeah. So, but it's still, out here in Arizona, we like a good UV flashlight because you can hunt the scorpions with it. So I don't know if you guys knew that, but scorpions show up under black light really good. So my daughter in Phoenix, she had a real problem with scorpions at her place in Avondale, and she used to come home every night. She worked the swing shift, and she would come home every night and go in and get her UV light and come out and kill scorpions that were on her house. They would get the heat from the stucco on the house.
Hey, that flashlight's not vibrating, is it?
Not this one.
You sure are spending a lot of time in that garage.
The i5T has the double clip here. So the deal they have going is the sale that they have. They already have a sale. You can just get the Warrior X Pro. It's a 600-yard throw, 2,250 lumens. Got a USB rechargeable flashlight. It's got that tactile feedback, for the low battery. They've got it on sale for about 30% off on Friday, and so you can get another $5 off if you do that. That sign up thing and get a friend to sign up. But you'll also get a free keychain ultraviolet, the i3 UV light. You get that for free. Plus the shipping on that's going to be free. So that's a pretty good deal, right? You have free shipping, a free i3 UV. You can give that to your mom for Mother's Day or something. I'll throw up some pictures.
Just make sure the batteries are charged.
Yeah, make sure the batteries are charged on that. So there you guys go. Look at it. I did not know it came with a nice case. It must have said that, and I missed it. But what do you guys think of it? It's pretty impressive. It's this was one that I wanted to keep this when they were going to send one to me, but my viewers are much more deserving of it than I am. So everything will go back in the box, packed just the way it came with the. I'm even going to put this back in there so that I'll charge it for you guys too. There you go. I'll charge it for you too and send it to you. I'm going to keep the i5, the EOS, the i5T here, like the EOS. So the EOS is pretty impressive too. That's its like. Should we compare them? Here's the EOS. No, right out of the box, no charge. Look at the difference. EOS, the Warrior. EOS, Warrior. And this Warrior Pro X Warrior X Pro is giving me feedback that it wants me to charge the battery, so it's low. And it's not. It will stay on. So you can't even get the. If you step outside of the light, you can see the EOS. That's a huge difference because when we did the copper one, it's very, very, very bright. So it must not come with a very good battery. The EOS, the i5T EOS uses a battery. It is not rechargeable. So yeah, you can get, it's 30% off, and I'll put up the prices when I get back in the house. On the sale on the 8th, that's this Friday. And you got to get out there quick, guys, because this and the gunmetal gray are limited editions. So you'll end up with one of the black ones if you don't hurry up and go out there first thing in the morning to get you one, or you could take the chance of winning this one. So limited edition gunmetal gray or this camouflage, desert camouflage. They have a secondary deal for 40% off if you bundle it with the i5T. So I think that has you like paying like $7 or something like it, is the difference between buying this alone or bundling it with the i5T. You get it for about $7. So that, just a really good deal. They have a 5-year warranty. There's a 90-day money-back guarantee, but a 5-year warranty. On the Warrior X Pro, it's got a 1-year warranty on the rechargeable battery. Now, this thing comes with some really cool accessories, including a mount and remote switch. If you have it mounted to a pow device, a noisemaker device, you can remotely turn it on and off if you're out there hunting for strawberries. So I'm going to switch to the other camera, Joe. Jay, I'll be right back.
No problem, no problem. I'll keep everybody entertained if I haven't so far.
Your name is Joe Who now.
Yeah, Joe, Jay, Geronimo, whatever. It all works. Hey, I did see a comment on here from Justin Dow. I have a question for you, buddy. Since you were in the Navy, did you ever become a shellback? Hit me up. Let me know. Shellback in the Navy. We got any shellbacks out there? I got a shellback story that I probably shouldn't say, but I got a cousin who was in the Navy, and he's so proud of his moment when he became a shellback. But the rest of us don't think it was such a cool story. No shellback. Okay, so then I guess I won't be making fun of you.
I think that's 4 days, Justin. It's not 4 hours, it's 4 days. It's Friday.
Clippy's gangster. He just keeps popping up, man. I just got to make sure that he understands that, you know, I'm the boss. If I don't need him, I don't want him around. I'm protecting him. I'm trying not to tell him where Ed's place is.
Thanks for coming to see us for a little while, Ed. I appreciate it. Maybe
Hey, I'm gonna drop this off, Ed. I'm gonna put it in your backyard as soon as we're done here. So just a heads up that he's all yours, man.
and come out there Thursday for a minute, Ed, and get your number, man. So
Oh, Clippy says he wants number 13. 13 is taken.
Clippy is family. Clippy doesn't. No, Clippy's out.
Clippy's out.
Clippy's out.
Hey, don't yell at me, man. I just told him about the number. Relax. This guy, I'm telling you. Hey, Dale Lucid, Ed says you gotta explain how Clippy came about.
You know what? What I'm going to do is say, go check out Ed the Old Tech Guy's channel, and you will see the entire Clippy saga on that. So I could abbreviate the whole thing, but it wouldn't be nearly as fun as Ed's videos. So probably about the last 3 or 4 videos back or something like that is when Clippy started showing up. So
Yeah.
you know, things are dangerous over on Ed's channel, so make sure you bring some. Princess Jamie's got protection. She was putting some of it up. I was throwing it up there. So she's got protection from it, so she'll be okay.
Let's see who else is on there.
Let's see.
All right, so here's a quick story for you guys, and it's about a family member of mine, my cousin, who served in the Navy. He he's so proud of being a shellback. I guess when you go out to sea and you hit 0 latitude, 0 longitude, I guess that's a big deal in the Navy, and you get to dip your sailor hat in the salt water and somehow form it and wear it a certain way. And only those who have been shellbacks are allowed to wear. So he started telling us basically what was happening, and one of the things that they made him do, I guess they tricked him into saying that he was going to be eating whipped cream out of a girl's belly button, and it turned out to be an old hairy sailor. Probably looked like Dale Lucid. So he had to lick the whipped cream out of the guy's belly button. That's so nasty. But he's so proud of that story.
That is very nasty. I had a buddy that was in the Navy, and I can't remember what he was on, a frigate or something. He was not on a big ship. So he used to complain because he said that whenever the ship came into port, they would always have to be like way on the outside of all the other ships. So they'd moor them ship to the pier. And he said every time you went on, crossed another ship on your way to the pier, you had to like salute or something and ask for permission. JD, is that right, Justin? Yeah, something like that. You had to salute or ask for permission to board every ship on your way to the pier, crossing like 5 ships to get there or something.
Yeah, speaking of that, the ship is I think it's gotten retired or decommissioned or something. But my cousin was on the USS Salvor, and he was telling me that when the ships would roll in Pearl Harbor, because he was stationed at Pearl Harbor, that they were allowed to play music. They were allowed to play music on the sound system or whatever as it was docking. So he said there was a lot of ships that had some really cool soundtracks that they would play or songs, and aircraft carrier would roll in, for example, and they'd play Top Gun, Flying Through the Danger Zone. But since he was on the USS Salvor, which was basically a rescue salvage ship, he says they would roll in and they'd play Sanford and Son. Bum, 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 bum.
Man, I got a bit
Oh
of
man.
promotion.
So he said that would drive everybody crazy because everybody would just be shaking their, instead of saluting, everybody would be shaking their heads like you guys are ridiculous. So they play the Sanford and Son theme song as that ship rolled into port at Pearl Harbor.
That that must have. I had the cyber equivalent of that. I had a guy tell me that he didn't like my feedback. He was a he was calling me that I wasn't patriotic because I buy stuff from Harbor Freight and it's all Chinese.
What?
Look what those Chinese guys did to us. They did it. The Chinese guys did it. They came over with planes and just bombed them with chemical warfare and everything else. Flu doesn't just happen. It's the Chinese fault. So I was unpatriotic with my Chinese tools or whatever. And so he said something like, "I like it. You unpatriotic guys with your Chinese tools and supporting Harbor Freight and whatever." And it's like, well, I buy my tools from American at Harbor Freight. They have 1,000 stores and the infrastructure to support them, all with American workers, and you can say whatever you want about that new Craftsman factory that was built in Texas, but they only have a handful of employees that are American, and you know what they put on, made in America from global materials.
Yeah.
What that means that somebody sat in that factory there and put a sticker on it that says made in America from global materials. So I said something to the effect, well, I really like how you pretend patriots go out there and you pretend patriots go out there and start spreading hate and discontent on your Chinese made cell phones and computers and everything else. It's like, what am I? I buy I'm not hiding behind a Chinese screen calling everybody else a non-patriot and using a Chinese made cell phone or computer to do it. It's like, you're out of here. Hey, you sick that guy.
Yeah, it's amazing. Me and Justin kind of touched on it when we were speaking. It's just too much ignorance going on. But then again, what really is what is true? What do we listen to? I mean, everybody has an agenda nowadays. It's very difficult to get the truth. So I mean, it is what it is. Everybody's entitled to their opinions, man. Just I guess just use common sense. Oh yeah, Justin Dow. The times have changed, but I guess only when people are looking sometimes, But who knows? Or Princess Jamie says, yeah, times have changed. But another thing too is the help, man. You guys got to help these vets. Thank them for what they've done and keep an eye out on them because now they just cut them loose. There used to be programs where they could get help for PTSD, and now they just send them out into the world like that, and it's really rough. It's really tough, but yeah, if you can ever find a way to help somebody out, go ahead. But then again, now you got to worry about these people that are out there faking the funk. Standing on the corner. I'm a vet. This and that. It's so you just got to be careful. Just be careful. We got Clayton.
Got to send a hey to Clayton out there. Clayton.
Yeah, Clayton, definitely. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching. I don't know if any of my guys, any of my crew are watching. I hope you guys are. Please, at least if you don't want to leave a comment, give a thumbs up. Want to say thanks to all those guys who helped me on those crane deliveries. Those things are tricky, but thank you for trusting me and following my lead. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys. So Dale, was that all you're gonna give away? Is just a flashlight? Were you gonna give something else away?
Um, well, give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away now.
I love it. Young at heart, baby. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, we're gonna give away the Warrior X Pro, and like I said on Thursday. So everybody that stuck around, I really appreciate it. I really was gonna start taking numbers tonight, but I only have 100 to give away, so that everybody has a really good chance of winning. And I didn't want to string them out for 4 days getting numbers. So, you know, my loyal friends out there, that have watched my channels and watch these streams and hang out with Jehu and Justin Dow and Princess Jamie, like you guys out there, and my buddy Michael out here is a huge supporter of my channel. Those are the guys I want to have the best, the I'm just gonna come on and win something and then I'm gonna leave. No, so I want loyal viewers to have the first chance of winning, and I know you guys will all be back Thursday to grab your numbers. 24 hours. Thursday, the sale starts Friday. I think they're like in North Carolina, so it's Eastern Daylight Time. Does that sound right, Jay? There, so it
In
starts.
North Carolina, yeah, I think so.
So
Double check.
Pretty early in the morning to get them. Here's what happened the last time, guys. With you'll remember our buddy Paul Sargent, who won that copper i5T that I gave away. When I went out there on Thursday or Friday to do another quick video of that, they were already sold out. So you got to get up pretty early in the morning if you want the limited editions like that Camo or the Chrome i5T or the copper i5T that we gave away. Because apparently those limited edition ones go fast. But they are giving you a free i3 ultraviolet flashlight. And then the shipping on it's free. And, depending on how much you make, I think they start at $150. There's like 3 levels you can get to: 150, 200, something like that. Maybe it's over 100, 150, and 200. 3 levels. Anyway, where you can win really big. So yeah, Clippy, tell them all about
it. Clippy one flashlight. Clippy one. Maybe we could put some flashlights in Clippy's lights. Maybe I'll have Ed throw some LEDs or something so it can light up.
He'll look like really strange because he'll have like one really bright one from the Warrior Pro X and one really dim one from the i5T EOS.
What do you think of the eyebrows? They're pretty cool eyebrows, ain't it?
They're fuzzy.
Yeah, they're the pipe cleaners, the little pipe cleaner stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, so I twisted them on, glued them together. So this is going to go to Ed's house in a little bit when we're done. No, I should have made the video, but you know what? I didn't want. Maybe I'll make a second Clippy. Maybe I'll make a good Clippy. This will be the evil Clippy, and then we'll make a good Clippy. I didn't want Ed to find out, so to purchase them for the army, I might get them. Oh, nice. Yeah. Purchase the Clippies or the flashlights? Which one?
I love Princess Jamie's comment here because up about 2 pages ago, she was saying she re-enlisted while she was in Afghanistan. And she goes back home to her stuffed animals that are in her room.
Yeah. Well, so, I'll be more than happy to make a few extra Clippies. Just let me know, but get some spray paint, Maybe we can work something out. Or maybe like number one plumber said, I'll just put it together on my channel, get all the measurements, and then you make your own. He looks pissed off. Yeah, he's Yeah, I think he is. I don't know where Clippy originated from. You're gonna have to ask Ed that. But yeah, he's pretty upset.
JD, you're cracking me up.
Yeah, my daughter actually came up with the mustache. That was hilarious. She asked me what I was doing, and I took her to the hardware store with me, and then she ended up playing with that piece that little trap, and she found it. She's like, "What about this for a mustache?" I was like, "Yeah, I got it." So thanks to my daughter for helping me out with that one. That was awesome. I build a Clippy for my bench. Yeah, yeah. We can customize it. We can put some sombreros on it. We can do a lot of things with Clippy.
Some sombrero. I think
Maybe we.
I think Ed ought to do a show with Clippy and give him like a lightsaber and let him fight Darth Ratchetus.
Yeah, I can't wait to see. I hope Ed uses it. Really, I hope, or at least he puts it in his background. I think that was a good idea how he started putting it on his page. But this is just it came out really nice. I wasn't expecting it to come out that nice, but it came out nice. But yeah, maybe we'll come up with some other PVC characters or anything. Maybe go to my channel and leave some comments. What else can we build out of PVC?
Yeah, now everybody go and see Jay's channel. It's J-Who question mark. So you know what? I will update this and put a link in the description for this video to J-Who's channel. I should have done that in the first place. And also Ed the Old Tech Guy's channel so that you guys that are interested in Clippy can find out the whole story behind Clippy because tell you what, he's made Ed a nervous wreck. Clippy has been Ed, and Ed just you can hear the horror in his voice. I kind of freaked out, when I saw him drop in behind Jay because man, I'm like, oh,
He just shows up. You never know when he's gonna be right behind you.
and he's been stalking Ed for a while, so I watch it.
Hopefully he doesn't hurt Ed too bad. Build a potato launcher. Yeah, nice. Jay, who goes to White Castle? Yes, definitely. Next stop.
Clippy the next. So everybody, I did put a link to that Olight link out there, and they are Olight does. I thought maybe they just were keeping track of the number of people that came over from my channel, but Olight is they do contribute a little bit to my channel. So if you go there from my affiliate link, so that will be back up Thursday for you folks. Remember, they're probably going to start at midnight, Friday night, East Coast. So that would be pretty late for us guys out here like me and Justin, but not too bad for a Chicago boy, right? It's not too bad.
We'll hit it. Oh, by the way, yes, Clippy was painted. We painted his mustache black, and then we painted the frame gray. And then these are actually reducers. His eyeballs are reducers, and we painted the. Let me get that focus. There we go. We painted the inside black to kind of give it that depth. But yeah, you can paint this thing all different types of colors.
This is
pretty fun.
Is that mustache like a piece of trim, decorative trim or something?
No, it's a trap. It's a half-inch trap. Actually, it should go like this.
Oh, okay.
That's how it's supposed to go. Like a pea trap that you'd have in a sink.
I've never seen a sewer gas trap like that one before, though.
Yeah. So we just flipped it upside down. That's what my daughter was playing with, and she goes, "Hey, this looks like a mustache." We were gonna do like a goatee thing, but I would have had to drop it. So I think the mustache looks better. I think that's what Ed had on his channel, a mustache.
Yeah, he's pretty killer. I like it. He's definitely got Joe.
Yeah, it probably cost with the paint, probably like $25 to make. It wasn't bad. It was a nice little project. It was a nice goof around thing. I know that still doesn't replace the expensive bottle of wine that I owe Ed. Sorry, Ed.
He's a pretty reasonable guy. He'll get over it.
It's a good thing he likes me. What paint did I use? I used Walmart stuff. Rust-Oleum. Rusto. It's got the paint and primer. This is obviously not the color, but I got the color. It's further back. I can't grab it right now. I did have to put like 3 coats on it though, because the PVC has numbers on it. So I did have to do like 3 coats of paint. Maybe I should have used all primer instead of paint and primer. Like a black primer would have probably been good to cover up the numbers and then paint it gray.
We need to
I
have
learned the hard.
we need to have Jamie tell us this story on a live stream, Princess Jamie.
Oh yeah, she says about that's the second time I've seen that comment that she learned the hard way. That's got to be a good story. Save that for a stream, Princess Jamie. That's gonna be a good story. I like good stories. And then his number 1 plumber. I don't know if he's still out there, but I gotta ask him if I did an okay job at my grandma's house. I did some plumbing at my grandma's. I got Grimmy's advice. Grimmute said I did a pretty good job. There was some things that he said that I should do different next time, but we learn as we go, Princess Jamie, so don't worry about it. Clippy will be the next Jeff Dunham's jalapeno on the stick. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. I wish I could do voices. If I could do voices, that'd be great. Zafael, no, you did not miss the giveaway. Hey, Dale, you want to explain it one more time about the giveaway? Zafael is asking.
Let me put him up here. Number 1 plumber is still there listening to us.
Yeah,
Zafael, I know I told everybody to be here. What I was thinking though is it'd be really hard to keep those numbers for 4 days, and they just become straggling in, and I don't want to mess anybody up, especially, and give advantage to my good viewers like you, who are going to come back. So I'm going to do like I did last time with the i5T that Paul Sargent won, and I'm going to start the numbers on Thursday, the day before the flash sale at Olight. So Thursday I'm going to have a live stream. We're going to start it, and what I'm going to do is I'll ask everybody to start with 3 numbers. I'll try your first number. If it's available, you can have it. Otherwise, I'll go to the second or the third. And if none of them are there, then I will ask you to give me another 5 or something like that. Or I may just go ahead and assign you a number if it's getting late to make sure that you get one, because it's only going to start Thursday night, and we'll probably go on at 6. What is it? 6 Mountain Pacific, and that'll be 8:00 Central Time. I'll do that live stream again like we did today, and we'll start taking numbers. But don't worry, if you're not there for the live stream, you can still comment on the live stream Thursday, and I'll get your number and answer your comment, that your number is assigned, just like the last time. All the rules and information are in the description of this video, so you know how it works. Does that answer your question? I think it answers your question.
Yeah, I think so. Zafael, does this look familiar? I think he's in the computers. He should know who this is. Check it out. This is the evil version. This was over on we made this for Ed, the old tech guy. What do you think?
Thanks, Raphael, keeping the track on our thumbs up out there.
All right, 19 likes. Beautiful. I like it.
I don't think that's enough to cut my hair live yet, is it? What did we say we were going to do if I?
You got to get big numbers. You got a big. How many? I don't think we said a number, did we?
But
How
I'm
many
not
likes?
Straight razor. I'm going to use clippers.
Please use clippers. For the love of God, please use clippers.
Got a hot water in her toilet.
And then Raphael says he wants to run it over with his truck. Nice. There you go.
What a bunch of clowns these guys are. Look at them out here. I tell you what, man, the chat really gets hopping sometimes. It cracks me up.
No, and I really appreciate it. Again, thank you to everybody who's tuned in. Thank you for everybody who's commented, the thumbs up. We really appreciate it. I mean, that lets us know that if we can make 19 people appreciate what we do, then that gives us motivation to keep doing and to get better. That's what it's all about. For me, anyway. I don't know about Dale. I think he's just trying to become a millionaire.
That's it.
More money, more problems, Dale.
Show me the money.
$1 million.
There's somebody out there that says that we're shills anyway. We're all shills.
Yeah, sure. I wish I was.
Hey, just as an FYI, now Olight has everything Olight, well, not everything, but the stuff, the big sale stuff that Olight gives me so far, we're giving it away. So, and I really wanted to keep this Warrior X Pro, but I'm going to give it away to you guys because you deserve it more than I do. So, Jay Shill. Next week,
I'm chilling away, baby. I'm selling out.
Next stream, Jay, who's going to have a Pepsi machine behind him, I'm sure.
Yeah,
but
that's a good idea.
Just as an FYI for anyone watching, Harbor Freight has never given me anything, nothing. Everything that I promoted or liked on Harbor Freight, I have paid for with my own money, and not money that I got from being monetized on YouTube either. But I will say that my Husky toolbox was paid for by YouTube money. So there you go. Just for discussion. I wish they had more stuff on this live stream thing so I can make that little flashy starburst on your tooth.
Let me see. What else do I got here? What else can I shill? Vitin? How about you like Bluetooth? Get yourself a V10.
What are you filming us on, Jay?
What am I filming?
Yeah, what are you using for a camera?
I'm using an iPhone XR.
iPhone.
So that's my shill face.
Steve Jobs is the richest guy in the graveyard.
Yeah, right. No kidding. He's still making money.
He's still making money, but Jay who's still buying.
Yeah, actually, it was buy one get one free. My youngest daughter wanted an iPhone, so I said free. I'm in.
What do you say, JD? I'm going to sell JD's house to do that. By the way, because he volunteered, right? Justin's going to sell his house, and we're going to buy a bunch of flashlights and give them away.
Hey, I got Harbor Freight body tools. Harbor Freight right there. I'm shilling, baby. Shilling like a villain.
Eric Smith, if you're out there, Jay Who is going to shill for Harbor Freight.
How about can I shill for Sears? Oh wait, they're gone. Never mind. That's no good. That's. See, who else can I shill for? Oh, here's one. Hey, Vulcan. Anybody like Vulcan USA? Right there, baby. USA. USA. Please send your checks to J Who.
I dare you to try and go cash that at the bank. Hey, I want to send a special thanks out to Michael and everybody out there. I can't remember. I think JD and a couple other people, all you guys that are out there moderating, and everybody's behaving themselves anyway. But certainly appreciate all you guys. And Michael, thank you very much for coming out there and moderating for us and keeping everybody. Give Michael a thumbs up because he doesn't. He's he's a techie guy, so he doesn't have a YouTube channel. But
Thank you, Michael. Hey,
so
you know what? There's a daughter of Ra, and she has no content.
no
And
content.
she has 64 subscribers. So if Michael has no content, let's try to get Michael 100 subscribers. How about that? Everybody go to Michael, click on him, and subscribe to Michael. He's got no content. Let's have a race and see which one of the non-content people can get to 100 first.
He likes to stay under the radar, he says.
That's okay. We'll subscribe anyway. I'll hit you up, Michael. My subscription will be in soon. Let's see. What else we got? Where is your purple mattress? What's the deal with the purple mattress? I don't know what that is. That's the new air technology thing, right? Or foam or something? I don't know.
Jay, who is the Den of Tools shill.
Yeah. I wish I had that Den of Tools money. That's for sure, bro. Who's that? Yeah.
I did not type in when you said that on the live stream yesterday, but how embarrassing. I actually knew what LMN was. I was cracking up because I'm like, how can Mrs. DeBear not know what LMN is? It's like, wow. Apparently Jeff has never had to watch chick flicks with his wife or something because he didn't know what the Lifetime Movie Network was.
Oh, I didn't know that either. So, hey, but I'll shill it. You want to pay me? LMN for life, baby. LMN, what's up? LMN for life.
Yeah, doesn't everybody wish they had his toolbox?
Nah, yeah, I guess. I would say that. Hey, did anybody, by the way, speaking of shilling, I went to Harbor Freight today, and they got this huge, like, toolbox. Got a closet and everything. The thing is like, it's got to be like 15 feet long or something. It's crazy. Yeah, they put like all these toolboxes together, and the thing is just like, it's insane. I should have took a picture of it. That's what I should have done.
Do I look like a floating head?
Isn't that the name of the band? A band? The Floating Heads? You got to put that Olight flashlight under your chin when you do that.
Might tickle my palm of my hand, that thing vibrating like that. And I'm getting crazy. Here you start hearing some saxophone music, and mirror ball lights going off.
Oh my goodness! You know what? I actually I got my toolbox next to me. I think this was like a Harbor Freight back in the day. My uncle gave it to me. It almost looks like a Craftsman, but I don't see any Craftsman markings on there. So I might have one of these old schools. And then there is this ad on YouTube for a guy who made some incredible drone that's indestructible that plays for an hour if you let it. Oh, I think I seen it. Is that with the lady with a dress and she smashes it with a baseball bat like at the beginning or something? Try to make a snap-on ring. Oh. Pic or video, or it didn't happen. What's that, Clayton? What you talking about? Where's your... What's Clayton talk about?
Joe Smith.
Let's see.
Joe Smith's network is here. Hey, Joe. My camera is set up out in the garage, so I would have to get up and walk out of here to go check
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Is it something important that I need to go see, or what up? What up? What up? Dylan J. Now I'm shilling Jay Who's line.
Oh, Clayton. Yeah, the big box. It was at the store. Maybe you know what? Maybe I should pick if I remember, I'll take a picture tomorrow and I'll throw it up on my channel. All right, Stefan, have a good night. Yeah, I'll throw it on my channel, like one of those, just a card and a picture, like what is that? And I'll take measurements of it. But it had a closet on the side. The thing was just ridiculous. And they bolted it all together. I mean, it was separate pieces, but and the thing was taller than me. It was crazy. I'm 5'10". This thing was like 7 feet tall. It was pretty awesome though. But
my Husky is 80 inches. The
80 inches?
toolbox and hutch is like 72 inches, and then it's got a locker on the side that makes it 80 inches total.
So what is that in foots?
Footses?
In footses.
In your feet, in Jay Who feet, it's like 2. Let's see, 96 inches would be 8 feet. So what is that? 96, 86, 84. So almost 7 feet.
7 feet. Yeah, this thing could have been 8 feet at least.
So that's the hutch and the cabinet is 6 feet. So it would be what, 6 feet 8 inches, right? So over 6.5 feet.
Yeah, no, this thing was huge. You know what? That's what I'll do. I'll go tomorrow. I'm gonna measure it up and I'll take a picture and I'll put it on my channel like a card. Like, look at this behemoth or something. I don't know what I'll title it, but I'll throw it up there. Live stream in my kitchen, people would see. Yeah, Princess Jamie, that's so awesome. You guys gotta check her out. She has her shop in her kitchen. It is sounded like someone's knocking on the door. It is amazing that she has her shop in the kitchen. Hey, Princess Jamie, I think you said you're gonna actually start welding in that kitchen. That's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be amazing. You got to get a camera from the outside so when you start welding, it just looks like the house is on fire. That'd be pretty cool. The lady tries to hit it. Yeah. Yeah, I skipped. I haven't seen the whole thing. I think that's a good idea, though, an indestructible whatchamacallit, drone. Hey, Dale, have you seen the drones where they put a 9mm on it? And they're shooting it from the air?
No, do they have blueprints on how to build that?
I don't think they do.
I got a Beretta. Give me a blind guy with a Beretta.
I guess it wouldn't matter if you held the gun sideways or the right way, right? I guess it wouldn't matter.
Maybe we can do that on a live stream some night because you guys can tell me how I hold it actually because I don't know.
Well, we'd probably have to do it at your place. I'm too close to Chicago. I think they.
Tell you what, man. If a burglar ever comes in my house, he better be the quietest SOB you ever didn't hear. I almost about shot my daughter twice because I keep going. I hear stuff, like at the door or whatever. I'm like, announce yourself. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Announce yourself. And I'm blind. She must be deaf or something because she never hears me and I'm yelling at her. And she comes in and I got my gun pointed. It's like, oh, it's you.
So Princess.
I keep telling her she better learn to announce herself. There's a
Right.
blind guy in here with a gun, so be careful.
So
All you gotta do in my house, announce yourself. If I say announce yourself, announce yourself.
don't play. Don't try to sneak up on the blind guy.
No, I can't see worth crap, but I can hear really good.
Princess Jamie. Yeah, I think I saw a picture of that you posted. The splitter from it goes from the back of your stove. Okay, so you're gonna do the welding on the porch. Okay, I wasn't sure if you were actually gonna do it on the. I didn't know if you were actually gonna do it in the kitchen. Yeah, on the porch is probably better. Michael, J Who, those types of advertisers. Yeah, I got it. Michael, I play the 10,000 a month for life.
Did we miss
Nice.
something there, Michael? Did we miss someone? And I'm not sure. I'm
Oh no,
looking.
that's Clayton. Clayton talking to Michael.
He said something's a good idea, and we're not. We're being rude to our guests.
How rude are we being to our guests?
We're not. We can't. I have to get my TV screen is so big that you can't see my hands when I show you how big my TV screen is. And I still have to get off of it to squint and see what the comments are, so I can throw them up here so you guys can see them.
Who's helping you out, Michael?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Michael and Clayton, they're talking about getting some money, 10,000 a year for life on the Powerball. Yeah, well, I got an agreement with my boss. He says if he hits the big numbers, he says he's gonna give me a cool million, and then we're gonna take all 10 of our work trucks, the straight trucks that I drive, and we're gonna take them to a derby, a truck derby. We're gonna smash the trucks up.
Like that bus derby that's all bus.
Yeah, all in reverse. Yeah, exactly. But with straight trucks. I said, hey, I'm down for that. And I told him I won't be greedy. I'll just take 500,000. That's all I need. Just got to pay off my house. That's it, and I'm good. Not greedy. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're still on, Justin. Sorry you got booted off. I don't know who that was. Joe Smith and friends. Yeah, we want you to join. And we also want you to subscribe. Joe Smith, why haven't you subscribed to my channel? I thought we were cool, man. What's up with that, Joe Smith? Joe Smith says he's got better things to do than to subscribe to my channel. That's all right.
What?
At least leave a thumbs up, Joe Smith, on my videos, will you?
I should go ahead and send him the link and bring him on, but he's pretty brutal. Should we bring? We're probably in the last few minutes of this stream, guys. So if I
all right, Joe Smith subbed to me. Thank you, buddy. Woo! All right, I'm gonna go check, and if not,
if I can get 5 guys to say Joe Smith can come on and harass Jehu, I'm gonna send him the link. So
hey, Justin Dow says he's ready to go. That's my boy, Justin. Always ready. Yeah. Is there ever any tool bag going? Dang, I wish I had that in my tool bag. Oh, yes, Michael. There has been situations, but I just upgrade. As a matter of fact, I just got new DeWalt batteries, the 20-volt 5 amp, which gave me another bag. So now I'm going to have 2 bags. So I just upgraded my batteries for my DeWalt drill. I believe I paid $149.99 for a charger, 2 batteries, and I got a free bag. So that was a pretty good deal. The last purchase that I made was a 90-degree adapter for the drill, so I can get between the pallet and the appliance. So it's probably a 4-inch gap, and I got to get a bolt out. So that 90-degree thing came in handy. But the appliances pretty much stay the same. The way they box them, They've been pretty consistent through all the years. And I can do all in a tough situation. I can do everything I need to do with a pair of channel locks. So as long as I have a pair of channel locks, I can uncrate any appliance. Haven't come across one I couldn't. It'll take a while if I only have channel locks, but definitely get it done with channel locks. Oh. Princess Jamie, you have to stop weekday drinking. Princess Jamie, cheers. Don't stop, get it. Don't stop, get it. Joe Smith just sent a message cursing me out on the Discord.
Did we?
Joe, I love you, baby. I love you, baby.
Did we get enough people voting for Joe Smith?
Did we get enough people voting for Joe Smith? Why are we voting for Joe Smith? For president or
He
what?
come on and harass you. I said if we got five votes for Joe Smith, we'd bring him on.
Oh, I haven't even been watching it. No, you don't, Justin. Uh-oh. Joe Smith, why are you sending curse words on the Discord?
Joe Smith said Joe Smith is doing.
Joe Smith says I'm not subbed to him. I'm pretty sure I am. I'll do it after if I'm not, but I'm pretty sure I am. Joe Smith, you put me on, baby. I appreciate everything you've done for me, man. Joe Smith has really helped my channel out. I think ever since I met Joe Smith and went on After Dark and with Dale, I think my subs have shot up from 60 to I think I'm at 91 now. So, hey, thanks to Dale, thanks to Joe Smith, thanks to Justin, Ed, the old tech guy, of course. Thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate it. And in my culture, if I don't make fun of you, if I don't tease you, that means I don't like you. So, Joe Smith, that must mean I need you and love you. All right. Is that Goose Island? Yes, sir. Yes, it is. Chi-Town's finest, baby. Where's the camera? Where's the camera? There it is. Goose Island. IPA. This is awesome with burgers and steaks. And I did have steak for dinner, so this is really good, bro. I like it. So number one, plumber, go get yourself un doce and enjoy. Clayton, I think I subscribed to you, bro. I'm pretty sure I subscribed to Clayton. Oh yeah, Princess Jamie would definitely rock this stream, especially since she just said that she needs to stop drinking on weekdays. Dale Lou said, "Let Justin in. He wants in."
I think JD wanted Princess Jamie to come on.
All right, bring her on. Let's see.
I do not have a Princess Jamie. If you want to come on, send an email to blindguycan@gmail.com and I will send you the link. Or maybe I'll just like roll a roulette wheel and we'll see. We'll like just and we'll see if is it Joe Smith? Is it Princess Jamie?
Hey, number one plumber. Yes, Princess Jamie has a channel. Check it out. She's working on his Jeep. She gets dirty. She wrenches. She flies a plane. Come on, man. This girl's got many talents. Many talents. If she gets half of, she's also military. She's got a couple pictures with some pretty big pistolas. So, and I'm pretty sure she's pretty good at using them also. So, Oh, Clayton got number 12. But bam! That's what I'm talking about, baby. Us little guys got to stick together. And then when we blow up, then we go our separate ways. No, just kidding. Always remember the little people.
I only got room for one more, JD. Is it going to be you or Princess Jamie? She gave me an email.
She's what?
She gave me an email.
All right. You going to put her on? Put her on.
She's going to get like 100 emails now because she put it in the comments.
Uh-oh.
Let me see here. Let's go and send her one.
See, Justin says you got room for 6.
Not on the free one, JD.
Yeah, he says Jamie first. Anyone have a link to Jehu channel? Oh, man. I think Dale's going to work on that. Actually, you know what? Type in J Hungry. If you type in J Hungry, for some reason, I guess because I started off with J Hungry, you'll get right to my YouTube channel. So if Jehu's not working, put in J Hungry. Or J Hungry should pop right up.
Okay, there we go. We're gonna let the lady go first, JD. Is that all right?
Uh-oh, here we go. Who's coming on? Who's joining? Who's joining the chaos?
I'm kicking my. I saw when you were on with Client Graphics, JD, is like 5 or 6 of you guys, but he must have subscribed to StreamYard or something because I can only have 3 cameras at a time. It won't let me have 3 at a time.
You're going to have to make a tutorial, Justin. Make a video on how to get 6 people on.
I think.
Whoa! Did you see that?
I think JD puts up 3 cameras and puts 2 beers on each camera. I got 6 cameras going on mine. I got 6 people in here. Okay, everybody, we got Princess Jamie out there. Should we bring her on?
Yeah, let's do it.
Howling wolves out there. Now, you guys be nice, okay? Because Princess Jamie is pretty new. I've only seen her show up. I'm not sure how long she's been out there, but I've only seen her show up just recently. So you guys be nice, or Michael will take care of you, right, Michael? Out there, but I've only seen her show up just recently. Oh yeah,
hey, there she goes.
Right, Michael? Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! I'm live. Oh.
Princess Jamie, what's up?
Oh God! Oh God! Oh my God! This is like
weird. You
weird.
have to turn your volume down.
So weird. I can hear everybody. Oh my God!
Hey, this guy can help you. What's up, Princess Jamie? Hey, this guy can help you.
Not like Joe Smith. Actually,
I gotta turn this
What's up?
Joe Smith is the radio.
Oh,
I had to
there you go.
unplug I had to unplug my because like all the feedback because this internet like sucks like horrible.
You're good now, loud and clear. So raise it up. What are you having?
I'll show you what I had. I just finished this bottle.
Cheers.
Oh my God, like, I don't know what to do. I've never been live, but okay.
So Princess Jamie, give everybody a quick description of the project, the Jeep project you're working on, and where you started and where you're at now.
Well, do you want me to get the flashlight and actually go out and walk around?
Sounds good to me. Do you have an Olight flashlight? If it's not an Olight flashlight,
no, it's a Snap-on.
He's such a shill.
Chill.
Jeez, he's a shill.
I'm not that bad. It's a Pelican. It's a Pelican 1920. This thing's been to combat zones like 3 times with me. It's really good. Now I gotta turn the lights on because I have court lighting in my house. So I'm gonna go outside, and I am in my PJs, but oh well, they can. I don't care. Holy, humid as oh, get out.
See, that's
Alright,
what I'm talking about. She don't care. Well, she obviously cares because she's doing it right. But
oh, there's my truck. So I drive a Chevy. Here's the Jeep.
Too bad.
Oh God, this is like. All right.
she might be too far away from the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I think you're just stepping out of range of your Wi-Fi.
Yep, she's out of there.
So I had to go to my cellular network. So this is a transfer case installed. I just did the mock-up for the drive shaft, which will be in on Friday for the rear drive shaft. That's my speedometer cable. This is an Atlas 251. I have an AX15 from a Jeep TJ mated from an adapter from Advanced Adapters. What I did, I had to rebuild this. I put new bearings and seals in it. And I had to really go through the rear assembly. I didn't do a video on it. But this is it. I mean,
Man, I can't wait to see that thing on some rocks.
so I had to do some more welding on here, which is probably pretty crappy. So I almost twisted my axle tube once, and I had to weld the axle tube to keep from twisting in the housing on the rock. And there's my half muffler. It just kind of empties out there. Gas tank skid. Roof.
Do you think you'll put a snorkel on that?
No, but I probably should because my last transmission had water in it. It's in the back of my truck right now with the floor jack. There's the bell housing, old drive shafts. That's my snap-on jack.
Chill.
That's my old clutch. So that's like 21-year-old Jane driving that. That's pretty gross. There's my Pennsylvania tag.
What's up, Donut?
What? Hold on.
We got some new people joining in on the live chat. I'm just saying what's up to them.
Putting the cameraman out here, so be nice, guys. Be nice.
Uh-oh. Hey, Evan, what's up? Hey, Evan, I apologize. I missed your live stream, but thank you for tuning into this one, and I will catch you on your next one, buddy.
All right, so we are at my house. So who wants to see Princess Jamie do a pull-up? Not me, because I'm sore. So we're at my house. So let's do a little mini tour because it looks like I have a chop shop. I don't know why I'm having the flashlight because there's actually light in here. This is the notional cat that I do not have that messed up the blinds. I'm just kidding. I really beat a spider with a gear shift. So this is my 220 setup for the welder.
That is hilarious. That is so awesome.
There's my Milwaukee battery chargers, snap-on tool cart. I got this in 04 when I was in tech school. Matco, pliers, Milwaukee. These are the Capri set. This thing is a money maker. This is USA Craftsman. Then I have my Matco Tech Angle torque wrench. Got some sockets for axles, and I have an O2 sensor for my 99 Silverado, back when I had it. Punches, everything's Milwaukee, Ryobi. Got some just random wrenches, dirty gloves, SK screwdrivers, old Craftsman.
Are they USA Craftsmen?
Yes. Always. I got
They're
this
all
set.
USA Craftsman, remember, made from global materials now. So.
Yeah, Global Materials.
I got this set. I think I was like 14.
Oh, that's cool.
And this thing's a beast. Yeah, this thing's a beast. Like,
What is that? The M12?
so
Yeah. You moved it. What was that?
this is the M18 mid torque,
18. Okay.
and I've been putting these Capri sockets to the test with it.
Does that got an extension on it, Jamie, or is that a long anvil on there?
I think that's a socket.
Oh, sorry.
It's a reducer, so I have the 1/2-inch reducer to a 3/8.
Oh, okay.
I just
Jake.
watched. What's up?
Could you like take a step back and just kind of take like a big picture of your the whole setup, like
Wow.
of your shop in the kitchen?
Hold
I-
on. I have the-
Easy
oh yeah,
bake.
those are my springs.
Bake
Those
oven.
are my
Jamie
Here's
has
my
a
springs of the fireplace. Rock Auto, my Afghanistan license plate.
Boom, there it is. Look at that, guys. Look at that, fellas.
That's cool.
Oh, that's so awesome. I could be working on a transmission and making a hamburger at the same time. Oh, awesome.
Curve monitor. Look at this computer. This is my computer. It is old. This is my this is the helmet that I wear for when I go out to Home Depot.
To Home Depot?
Yeah, you know you're supposed to wear masks now, so
Oh,
welding
so
helmet.
okay.
No, I really don't do
I
that.
guess that works.
How many viewers our subscription just jumped when Princess Jamie joined in
So
here?
this is my welder. It's a Miller-Matic 211. It does 220, 120. I have the 120 plug on it right now, but the 220 plug is actually at super light. The 220 plug is actually like right there inside the. It's actually like zipped up in here. I have to put the new wire on there because I'm about to burn
Thanks,
through 1/4-inch steel. So I'm actually working on making steering out of this tube. So I'm gonna make steering shafts out of 1/2-inch DOM tube. With these, I have a 1-ton steering. I got these knuckles. I pressed these in not too long ago. I have chromoly shafts in the back. Oh man, I'm like out of breath.
Catch your breath real quick, because all these guys on here, everybody on here is saying how much they enjoy the tour of your kitchen. So Jamie better have some subscribers, new subscribers, by the end of this chat. If you guys, I'm telling you, this chick knows what she's doing. She's handy, and she's got a good eye for tools. So check her out, guys. Check her out. Don't just go flapping your jaws here on the chat. Make sure you guys watch her videos, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and she'll very much appreciate that. Right, Princess Jamie?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just having fun right now. Not trying to. I just created something because I thought I could share it. Pretty much
Awesome. Hey, Princess Jamie, Joe Smith has joined us. Hey, Joe Smith, how's it going, buddy?
What's up, G?
What's happening, baby?
Not much. Hello, heroes! Joe Smith here. How's it going?
Good. I hear you.
Everybody can hear you, Joe.
Oh, Joe Smith.
Good.
Upside down.
Joe Smith's microphone is the best working microphone here, so if we get in an argument, he's going to win.
Last night, everyone kept yelling at Bear and his wife to speak up. They couldn't hear them, so.
Well, we can hear you loud and clear, buddy. I think a little too loud and clear.
Yeah, I hear it. Do you all hear me?
No, you're good, Princess Jamie. You're good.
Yeah, if you didn't catch After Dark with Joe Smith last Friday night, Prince and Jamie was on there. It was a little bit shorter show. Joe Smith had to take off for the airport, but she's pretty cool. Of course, Jehu and Dale both been on in the past too. Look up the series. Watch all those episodes with Hero Dale, Hero Jehu, and Hero Prince and Jamie.
Hey, Justin Dow wants to get on too. What's up, Dale? Can you figure it out or what?
I am looking for him. Apparently, it does take more than. I must have been wrong about that, Justin. You were right. I'm looking for your email address now.
Oh, all good, all good. Joe Smith, so what'd you have for dinner tonight?
Oh, what was that, Jehu?
What'd you have for dinner tonight?
Oh, for dinner? McDonald's.
All right.
Fish fillet and fries and Dr. Pepper.
All right. Whatever it was double, right?
That is so gross.
Princess Jamie, I think you said you only eat once a day or something like that.
Yeah.
What you showing us? What you got there? That's your phone or your camera? What do you got?
That's clear.
All right. So, Princess Jamie, once you're all done with the Jeep, where are you headed? What's your first stop once that thing's ready to rock and roll?
Well, I have a 3-day wheeling at Stillwater Ranch. It's going to be a Memorial Day run. Basically, so I'm sourcing out all kinds of extra parts. I have extra fuel pump, fuel filter, ignition control module, use spare U joints. I have the battery. I'm taking my welder because I have on board for install. Basically, camping and filming and breaking stuff. Probably listen. I'll fix all the stuff. Take it on back. Stuff. Basically, my Jeep is going to get back.
Okay, you were breaking up just a little bit, but I think everybody else heard that. Did you guys get that?
Let me get in here a minute. Hey, JD, send me an email to blindguycan@gmail.com because I think all I have is a Instagram for you and I don't have a phone. So that's blindguycan@gmail.com and we'll get you on here. We'll see if we can have a shouting match between you and Joe Smith over here.
Hey, Joe Smith, do you think you could turn your volume down just a tad bit? We're getting some of our chatters says you're coming in too hot.
Yeah.
All right.
When was the last time you were called too hot, Joe?
All the time.
Well, you've got the car, right?
So,
maybe we can get a race going between Princess Jamie's Jeep and Joe Smith's Beamer.
I just did a timing change. I didn't know that you got to walk. Take out.
It sounds like you're still breaking up there a little bit, Princess Jamie.
Oh, I'm trying to turn my.
It may be that you have too many people on here or something. I don't know.
My internet, though, I'm like. Right. Oh, now.
Yeah, you're still jumping in and out, Princess Jamie.
Is that better?
Let's see. You said Justin Dow. Jamie, you're coming in broken and unreadable. Over. Maybe it's just
All right,
me.
so I'm going to shut down my computer.
Oh, there you go. Whatever you just did, you just came in loud and clear.
Yeah, that was better. Must have a virus out there, huh?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I'm like,
There you go.
okay. You might be able to hear me now.
Yes, you have minimal breaking up.
All right, so let me unplug my Ethernet hub from the. I'm just going to do this. Killing power to all of my wired.
Donut Rob Me says too many people. Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, do not rob me. I wasn't talking about people listening. I was talking about the number of people on the cams. I don't know if that makes a difference.
So you should be able to hear me louder.
Yeah, the volume's not the problem. It's just cutting in and out. Oh, I get it now. Do not rob me. I get it. Okay.
Do not.
I get it. That's pretty good.
All right.
I like that.
You want
How about
Clippy
now?
to stand in for you, Jay?
What's that?
You want Clippy to stand in for you?
Yeah, we need Clippy. Where's he at?
Joe, who is going to be on the next Joe Smith and Friends?
Possibly Chris from Client Graphics. Who else do you heroes want to see on After Dark here in the future? Brad's Workbench is talking about being on. I don't know if Justin Dow's interested in being on or not. But who else would you heroes like to see on After Dark in the future?
Let's see this guy. I would love to see this guy.
Hey, there he
Joe
is.
Smith and Friends
Oh
Network.
my God.
Jay Dizzle.
All the cool has just left the building now because Justin Dow is in the house.
Hey, I'm just a regular person, man.
Jay Dizzle in the hizzle. For shizzle.
I'm Justin's version of Clippy. Always lurking
gonna try
somewhere in the
to-
background going, oh, Justin, it's Justin Dow's channel. Justin's live.
We got 4 vets, it looks like, in the house. Jay, who, myself, Princess Jamie, and Mr. Joe Smith. What's going on? Dale, you ever serve?
Do I have a what?
Did you ever serve?
You know what?
Big Mac.
Yes. I'm pretty good. I've got tennis elbow from it too.
What's the rule? What's the rule on showing gun?
You know what happened? I
Whoa,
think
what? I heard gun. What happened?
What's the rule on showing gun?
I think you're good to go so long as the stream doesn't stay up or whatever, because they don't monetize videos with guns showing, so you can show it so long as the live stream, I guess, eventually goes down. But it's one of those little tap on the hands. It's nothing big. You cuss a lot, or you post third-party content, or you post third-party music, and then if I had a 50 cal video where I was at the gun range and I did it in slow motion, I thought it looked so freaking cool. YouTube gave me a little red circle with a money sign and a big old X through it, basically telling me don't do it again. So I was like, okay, so I just took the video down.
Show us your cats while you're at it.
Can we show ammo? Did you say ammo or abs?
No, it says show us your cats while you're at it.
I ain't taking clothes off tonight. I got to have more beers to do that. Shit.
Yeah. I'm only 3 in.
Yeah.
And you couldn't see my abs if I did take my shirt off.
I'm not even at 12 pack yet. I mean, I'm getting pretty close, but I'm not there yet. You give me at least an 18 before I get there.
I think Jay Who can beat all of us out for man boobs for sure.
Hey, I got a kegger under this jacket.
CFL, Joe Smith here. Did email PewDiePie and ask him to be on the show a couple weeks ago. Still waiting to hear back.
Hey, make sure you let Ed, the old tech guy, ask him a question, because Ed likes that guy too.
Hey,
Don't get him.
Mr. Joe Smith, I'm not sure when you do your after dark stuff, but you let me know in advance. That way I know what time you're going live. I will make it a point to make myself available. That would be cool.
That sounds like an invite. Hey, Justin. So I heard you were talking about football earlier. What's up? What was the final results? Who do people think's going to win the Super Bowl?
Final results are, I believe before the end of the season, Mr. Jay Who will be a Buccaneers fan.
Never. I
Oh,
can't.
yeah, it's a coming.
I can't.
While the Bears are still in it.
The Bears haven't been in it in 20 plus years. Am I right, Jay? Who?
I'm just as bad as the Cub fans, bro. I'm diehard. I will go down Bears.
I know.
all the
Hey,
way
look, the
every
Cubs
day.
do better in Hollywood as far as movies are concerned. You know, they had the Rookie of the Year. I love that movie. That's probably about all you guys did in 20 years.
Yeah.
You have
Cubs
to pardon me.
garbage.
You have to pardon me. I'm kind of an idiot.
That's all right, Princess Jamie. What do you want to talk about? Let's talk about something that suits you, because I think we need to get you more subscribers and more people watching your videos.
Princess Jamie
I'm just
definitely got it going on. I'll tell you that. With her tools and toolboxes and knowledge and how long she's been doing it for, I'm all ears.
I kind of stepped out to do the Army thing and then decided whole COVID stuff down. God heavily my Jeep like soon. Pretty soon I'm gonna have furry housing. See me without
You're cutting out. I would say kitchen's probably your best bet.
Yeah.
I said
Loud and clear, but right now it's choppy.
Did you guys just hear Justin tell Princess Jamie to get on out to the kitchen?
Yeah, I heard that. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but since you brought it up,
While you're there, I do enjoy the Italian sub from Subway. Don't know if you can put that together with a hoagie bun, since you're from PA, or maybe a Philly cheesesteak. You know what I'm saying? I know you got dishes somewhere in there. Come on now.
No, if Princess Jamie goes out to her kitchen, she's probably going to rebuild a Hemi or something.
Hey, you can use the Milwaukee polishing tool to polish the salami before you put it on the sandwich.
I'll just use the right angle die grinder.
Oh no, not too much power. We want it glossy, not disintegrated.
Joe Smith, what's your favorite tool for polishing?
I say by far coolest chick on YouTube right now.
Yeah, and you know what I to be on God honest truth with you is and not that she can't, but she's got her clothes on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I like her content.
S&K, there we go.
Princess Jamie looks like she's ready to screw there.
Let me
Screwdriver.
let me throw in a commercial here real quick. Chris from Client Graphics is going to be on Joe Smith and Friends this Friday. So what do you have a time for us, Joe, that you can let us know?
I swear.
Joe?
What's that?
Cat's got it.
What time is the show on Friday with Chris and Client Graphics?
Usually we do 10 p.m. during the summer time, 10 p.m. Central Time.
Okay, 10 Central, so it's going to be 8 o'clock Pacific time.
Yeah.
And an hour earlier on East Coast. So maybe Amy will
So
come
Donna,
She'll work some algebra problems on a whiteboard or something.
And he said Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Friday
Donna-
nights, 11 East, 10 Central, 9 Mountains, and 8 p.m. on the Liberal Coast.
so Don Knott asked if my kitchen in the garage is an incredible place. No, my kitchen is my garage. Well, technically my garage is the parking lot of my house. But my kitchen is where I do all the pre-staging tools. I do all the soft builds, bench builds. I do all the YouTubes, the phone of friends, because I'm an idiot and I need to learn from myself.
Yeah, I can't. It was Do Not Rob Me who was asking where is Jaden's kitchen in the garage or is her garage in the kitchen? Somebody said earlier, who said, "Man, her kitchen looks better than my garage does."
Hey, did you get that info from Zaphael? I guess
Yeah,
he
I got
looked it up. He says YouTube does not allow live streams that show someone holding, handling, or transporting a firearm. And then he's got a link down there just in case nobody believes him.
Oh no, I believe. I believe.
Since
So
the Alex been a party pooper always.
So if I laid all the guns out on my bed and walked in and showed a picture, that's okay?
I don't have any guns anymore for reasons I will not project. It's tough, not up.
Not even one.
You know what I do have? I'm pretty much Rambo at this point. I do have a compound bow, and I do have some knives. That's about it.
Hey, Justin, fellas are allowed to have BB guns and air rifles.
No,
Don't you have a screw gun?
it's not that I can't go get them. I'm allowed to go buy as many as I want still. But there are reasons that I decided to not buy them. And of course, I've had 17 years in service, and I know they collect dust. People say, yeah, they're home savers, this, that, and the other. They collect dust. I don't go out and plinking and whatnot. I've had enough of shooting and blow them up, shut them up kind of thing, to the point where I don't see a point in it. And there are other reasons why I don't, which I'm not going to name. But look, just understand it. That's my choice, my personal choice. I can go buy them. I have been like not allowed, but yeah, I'm not going to.
It's okay. We know you got little kids, and that's cool of you to not want them in the house with little kids around.
Well, little kids is one thing, but I think I can agree with Justin on that one. Growing up in the city, being shot at and chased, and a bunch of homies that have pistols, it's you kind of want to stay away from that stuff. Even though I do believe that everybody has a right to defend their home and their family. So.
Well, and times are changing, right? Times are changing. So one, medication's a no-no for me as far as that kind of stuff. But outside of that, the last gun I had, I sold to my uncle, who kept it in his nightstand. And it's family, right? You're like, whatever. I needed a little bit of money. He wanted the gun that I had. I sold it to him. Well, his daughter's boyfriend stole it. Went out, committed a crime, shot somebody, and ended up with the police. And that's it. I'll leave it at that. But I'm just not dealing with it no more. You don't know how hard it is now to have one versus how easy it was to have one before. Super easy. You didn't have to worry about that stuff. Nowadays, you never know what the hell is going to happen. You could have a chain lock on it, this, that. It's super easy for someone to get a hold of one or get a hold of you. Next thing you know, it's part of crime, and you're being investigated instead of them.
Yeah, that's no bueno.
That is an interesting. That's an interesting point, JD. My son-in-law, he lives in a pretty good neighborhood in Phoenix, and they've been having this rash of burglaries where it's like a group of teenagers come in and they all jump out of a truck or something. They run and they check doors real quick on vehicles at night, and then they jump back in. And somebody got into his vehicle and stole his gun. And the cops said, he asked him, he said, well, do you want the serial number? I've got the paper in the house. They're like, well, yeah, we can't get that number. Don't give it to us. I'm like, what? You have to register a gun and the cops can't get the serial number by looking your name up?
Well, here's another funny
story. 7-Eleven and see.
When you register it, goes to like this federal registry, and cops actually have to get like a search warrant to search that registry.
Well, there you go. But it seems like that. It seems like there would be an exception in the case where a gun is stolen.
No exception at all. In fact, how about this matter? This is the new norm, right? We got Jay Who Knows.
Yeah.
This is the new norm. Okay. You got to wear one of these. Theft in Home Depot, amongst other stores and banks, has gone up. Now, it was down while we first started this. Has gone up. Cops asked what happened. What did he look like? They're like, I don't know. He was wearing a blue mask. Well, what the fuck did you expect? You told everyone to cover up. Now, a long time ago, you walk into a bank, you're already getting hemmed up because you got your face covered. You're ready to take care of business. Now, you get hemmed up and fined $1,000 if you ain't got the damn thing on you. Who's wrong here? Come on.
Years ago, I was,
people are getting robbed, stores are getting robbed as a result. You made the choice. Now lay in it.
several years ago, I was in a bank in Arkansas, and in Arkansas they still rob banks. They haven't smartened up yet. You know, you hear about it all the time. You don't hear about it other places, but in Arkansas, apparently that's still a thing to rob the bank. And I went into this bank, and the teller was doing something. I'm standing there, and she had these little calendars sitting there that you could take for free, and they were just like little Post-it note little things. And I was trying to figure out what they were, and I saw the sticky on the back, and I said, "Oh, it's a stick up." Man, you should have seen the way that teller looked at me. I'm like, "No, the calendar. The calendar is a stick up."
Here's the perfect.
Yo, hold on. Ed the Tech guy is in the chat. Hello, Ed. How are you doing tonight?
Here's a perfect example. What did they look like? Someone from Halo with a unicorn? Oh shit!
Princess Jamie, she's
I
funny.
didn't see them.
Oh, Ed's back.
I'm being weird.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's a perfect example. What did the person that stole the money from the bank look like? Halo with a unicorn?
He looked like a paper clip.
Oh my god!
Jamie's dressing up as a furry.
What'd you say I look like?
A furry, he said.
Jamie's dressing up as a furry for the furry convention.
What's
no,
a
I do
furry?
I have a princess dress, like Rapunzel, that I've worn,
Ooh, nice.
that I got from like Hot Topic.
You should wear that the next time you fly a plane.
You should wear that in the next thumbnail.
Well, you know, Princess Jamie, Just and I were just talking the other night about girls that work on cars, and I'm going to tell everybody. Justin said this. He said, "I can't compete with that."
Oh, dude, I'm telling you,
Beautiful women getting on YouTube working on their cars. I cannot compete. Even a professional mechanic can't compete.
there's no. Hey, look. Okay, I feel like from Wayne's World. We're not
worthy.
We're
not
scum. You know, dude, I swear to God, chicks in either bikinis, yoga pants, or halfway undressed. Thumbnail. The next thing you know, they wear it briefly in the video. Video gets over 1 to 2 million views in 2 days, and I'm like, you have got to be shitting fucking kidding me. And I watch this thing, and I don't believe half the shit they're saying, so I dump it, and I'm like, well, whether the watch time's there or not, they still got 1 to 5 million views because their thumbnail.
I think Jamie could probably get 10,000 views just showing that her kitchen looks more like a garage than a kitchen. I think everybody would watch.
Sure, in about 5 months. But if she put on some yoga pants and said, I turned my kitchen into a garage, and you don't see her at all you see is yoga pants and a tight ass, next thing you know, 1 million views, 5 fucking minutes. Guarantee it. Guarantee it.
Hey, well, I'll tell you what, Joe Smith posted a nice little card. I think that was one of the nicer pictures of Jamie.
Yeah.
I don't know if Jamie okayed that, but the nice move on Joe Smith's part.
What?
Oh, you mean
the card?
If Jamie did a video on Joe Smith's Kubota, she'd probably get like 10,000 subscribers like that lower farm that Jehu likes.
I kind of like the picture of the headset, you know, in the plane. I like that one. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, it would be hilarious, too.
You know what saved me? You know what saved me once? This iPad has my map features on for when I'm flying, and it catches all the GPS signal because I had an avionics outage. And, well, guess what? This and train pictures, and I had my chart on my knee, looking in my iPad, trying to figure out where I was. I had an avionics outage. That was a very, very low hour.
Dude, who made you? Who made
Right?
you?
Right.
Right?
Are there more at home like you?
Wait. I want to get this straight. Cook, clean, fucking kitchen is a goddamn garage, knows how to fly a plane, aviation goes out, uses a fucking tablet to land it. Who made you?
I didn't know. I land the plane. The tablet just helped me get back to the airport because I got.
And
I got
she's a veteran. And she's a vet. She's still active.
Yeah,
She's still active.
Who made you? I want to know. I want to meet your parents. God damn.
Princess Jamie is a long lost Atlantean from Atlantis.
I do have sisters. I have 2 sisters. My younger sister's taller than my older sister. I don't talk. I still feel my young.
Oh, why is she cutting out? Oh my goodness, we're missing.
I know.
So much.
Right? The suspense is building.
Princess Jamie, you got to figure out why you're cutting out. Who just? Hey, Dale, you okay?
Hey, you know what? It's probably for copyright. YouTube is blipping out certain parts.
Oh man, we're just gonna.
No, it's the federal government. She's an experiment.
Okay, how about now? How about now?
Tell your story again. Say that again about your sisters.
So my sisters, I have a younger and an older. Well, the younger one's a half sister. She's a little bit taller than me. My older sister is. Well, we don't really talk much.
But are they into turning wrenches like you?
No. Actually, my little sister wanted to put like rock shock act.
Did anybody catch that? I missed that.
God, fuck, I'm trying to listen. I got my ear even close. I'm like, come on. You know?
My internet is only 2 meg down. I just switched to cellular, and I'm streaming over 3G.
3G? I thought it was a 5G network now.
Well,
5G's a conspiracy, bro.
Well, the 2Gs went somewhere. They're not here in this house.
Hey, you know where the 2Gs went? It went to the stimulus package. But I don't care who you are. That's funny right there. Hit the thumbs up.
See, es bueno.
Were you here earlier when I said I got that thing from the IRS?
Uh-oh, what happened to Joe?
No more SSI.
Joe, what happened? Joe just
clicked out.
That's a pull-up bar.
That's the pull-up bar. How many? You said 15?
I bet she could bang out 20.
Well, there ain't no banging here.
That's too bad.
That's all I heard banging.
When I say shit, in another lifetime, there'd be a lot of fucking banging. God damn.
JD, settle down.
I don't think it's that kind of live stream, bro.
My bad.
Somebody wants me to do a pull-up. I'm too drunk for this.
Another life, okay? Calm down.
I am too drunk for this.
You're in the military. You're probably used to that, right, Miss Jamie?
But like all of the banter, yeah.
I have a very personal but professional question to ask you. Your thoughts on the sheeness, aka the weeness, aka the feminine product that military gave to the women to urinate like men overseas. Your thoughts?
The shiwi?
Yeah, there. I knew there was a name for you. Everyone has given it a different name when I was deployed.
I still use it when I go on the trails.
Awesome.
We also call it something else. We call it the donkey dick.
Nice. Over here, when we got deployed, they called it the sheeness or the weeness. Hilarious. I thought it was hilarious how they did it. Or the clam splatter. I heard that one too.
That would probably confuse Justin, Princess.
Oh, dude, it confused the shit out
I
of me.
think that's what his wife called
I
him.
saw it. The first Here,
I
interesting.
have to go pee really quick. I have
Okay,
to
go
go.
ahead.
I'll be
Go
back.
Leave the camera there.
Where?
I will
Right
save,
there where it's at.
I will save this story for when she returns. I do not want to tell it until she returns, but I will tell you, I have a great story with
Hey,
this.
hey, hey, Justin, so before we get to that, were you ever on a ship?
I was. Now, we went out to sea a handful of times. We did a lot of aviation run-ups, test flights, things like that. Then we were dry docked for about a year and a half. And I went on what was called Ship Security Defense Force. It was amazing. I had a good time of it. I did have to do the dishwashing bit for the officer lounge. You know, all the stuff they make the undergrade guys do, but never actually crossed the border. In fact, I got out just before they had their first deployment and then came back and then deployed with the Army National Guard.
Okay, gotcha. Is
Okay.
that
Wait.
that Joe's filet of fish?
Princess Jamie, I now have a story for you. The first time I ever saw this, fish intended, right? I had this girl, no shit, week 1, Iraq, first deployment, 07, 08, sprawled legs. And I just see the stream coming down with her standing up. And I looked over from the convoy because I was getting ready to pee too, and she turns her head like this, sees me looking at her, and she goes, "Like what you see?" And I was like, "Oh, fuck." And later, I finally worked up the courage to ask her. I'm like, "Are you one of those, you know?" And she goes, "No." And she pulls it out of a plastic bag with this thing in it, and she goes, "It's the weenus, bro. We use this like you guys do, so when we're on the road and we're on the trail and whatever, we can just bust it out like you guys do and put it in a bottle, flick it out at the Iraqi kids or whatever." And I was like, "Okay, cool." Because you guys had me wigging out, man. I swear to God, I was like, what in the hell did I get myself into?
Wow.
Did
So
you not experience?
I was up in Kali now, Afghanistan, living with the Afghan National Army. And this is my first deployment. And they had a hole with a flusher. And I was like, how do you use this? So we're living up there 10 days, the Afghan National Army, afraid of a green on blue attack.
Right.
And it was only me and my interpreter that were the only females in the entire compound. So we had a small group of Americans. And it was sketchy. And then I saw somebody brushing their teeth in a bidet. I didn't know it was a bidet.
I
I
almost spit out my fucking beer.
That is some craziness, bro, right there.
Hey, next time, hopefully I don't spit it out. I'll have to make sure to bring out some towels.
Don't spit, swallow.
Oh, it is after 10.
Hey!
Yeah. I need a bleep thing here, right?
Hey, you're making Dale turn red.
I can't believe I said that.
Like albino. Now he looks like a full Indian. No, Indians.
I gotta drink this to cleanse.
Hey, Donald Trump says it's okay. It kills the corona.
Oh,
There, I have those in chewable form.
that's bananas. Craziness.
Justin, I have a story. You were asking me if I had served, and I couldn't serve because of my eyesight, but I tried everything. You know, when I was in school, I tried I tried football. I tried, everything, just to try it. I tried baseball. I was on the Dodgers team, in Little League, all that kind of stuff. And so I actually went to the recruiter's office, and you know how excited those guys get when a high school guy comes in there, and wants to sign up. They can't get a pen in your hand fast enough. So we're signing up, of course, and I grabbed the pen, and he's having me fill this thing out, and he gives me the clipboard, and I'm like this, filling it out and writing like this, hold right up. He goes, do you wear glasses? I said, no, I don't need glasses. he said, well, what's your vision? I said, 20/2200. He says, well, son, you can't serve. You can't see good enough. I said, well, I figured you guys could just put me in the front with a machine gun and point. Just the enemy's over there, and just everybody stay behind that guy. Just like in the games, what do they call it? My son calls it spray and pray.
Yeah.
Just run like hell and just pin the trigger.
Did you say spray and pray?
That's the Iraq and Afghan way, I'll be honest with you. They couldn't hit the broadside of the barn if you let it hit them. But, I was standing out of the turret in the CSV, and bullets bouncing off the shit of the track in the window. Hilarious story. I had a guy in front of us, and he was former Navy, but I had been out longer than he had. And he goes, "We're taking fire off the port bow." And I was like, what in the fuck? You're in the Army.
This will take a minute. You guys can go ahead and carry on with the conversation.
But I kid you not. He's an E5, I'm an E4, and he goes, "We're taking fire off the port bow." And I'm like, bro, you're killing me. You're in lead of this convoy, and this is what you're saying over the intercom. Battalion hears you. Okay, you got Task Force 106 listening to you.
By the way, I'm not a
Major.
so.
They all hear you saying the same exact shit. When we got back, he got relieved from his position, and my truck became the lead vehicle convoy for the rest of the deployment. It was absolutely hilarious.
That makes about as much sense as me saying I have beachfront property in Oklahoma.
Oh,
hey guys, how you all doing?
Hey,
What's up, Eddie? What's good?
And the old tech guy. Hey, I haven't forgotten about you. I'm trying to find a box to fit both tools in it for you. That's what I'm trying to do.
Hey, I wanted to tell y'all. I know Joe Smith did a little video. He called me the day. I talked to him the day after my father-in-law passed away, and we were pretty upset here.
Sorry to hear
and thanks, Justin. I appreciate you. And yeah, man, he did a nice little video thing, and I know there's a lot of people worried about me, and I just wanted to come on real quick and tell you all thank you very much for all the different sentiments. I know Dale has been really worried and been very kind. He actually has gone ahead and texted me personally on my phone. So has Jeff King from the Den of Tools. Obviously, Jay, who's my buddy, so he and I talk. And I know Princess Jamie has been texting me and sending me stuff on Discord. So I appreciate you guys a lot. For those of you that don't know, my father-in-law passed away from the coronavirus. It ain't no joke, man. That stuff is really scary and really ugly, man. That was a rough stuff, bro. I'm not here to kill the mood. Feel free to joke around about it and stuff. Don't get me wrong. But more than anything, I just wanted to thank everybody for, your thoughts and your prayers and everything you've done. So, as you know, I don't show my face on videos. So, I'm not going to show it here.
You want me to wear this though, so that we don't catch it, or what? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to lighten the mood. I look. Is there anything I could do for you at all? I mean, like I said, I'm working on trying to find a box to send you some stuff. A lot of stuff I want to send you. I got your info and everything. But is there anything I can do for you overall? I mean, spirits. If you need a call, you can call me. I like talking to people, man, especially when I've had a few beers.
I appreciate that, Justin. I may take you up on that. Right now, we have moments of, it's weird. It's hard to describe. We have moments of clarity. We have moments we're laughing. We have moments we're crying. It's surreal. And having you guys live stream, it's kind of funny. I caught myself laughing and not thinking about it for a second. So that's why I'm like, man, I got to jump on for a little bit and at least, send my regards
That's good. That's good. I think it's a healthy outlet. Like I said, my grandmother has it. It was moderate to high. Now she's moderate to mild, but we still can't see her. Got no clue. So I know it's real, but everything else that's been happening, it almost makes it feel like it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like me, I only know one person, which just so happens to be a relative. And my dad being in the hospital dealing with these people day in and day out. But outside of that, it's like it's really around me. It's really had no effect. It's just become kind of an inconvenience of life. The only thing it's done for me is like reduce the amount of days or hours that I'm able to put into work, which has made it a little bit of a financial pinch as a result, which made me have to outsource for side hustle stuff because I'm like, well, I didn't have to do it before. I better get that ass to work, which is why I haven't really been doing a lot on YouTube. It's been very difficult to. Before it was like, money coming in from work, this, that, and the other. And I have a military training, but I always had time to do at least one video a day or at least 4 videos per week. Now I don't have that luxury. Maybe 1 or 2 throughout the entire week. And to include one live stream. That's it, because I'm so busy trying to just make up for lost time. My brain is so scrambled. I got to have my wife tell me when I need to eat, when I need to shit, how to shower, when I had showered last. It's just it's a nightmare. It's absolutely.
Man, I got to tell you from this side, and you're absolutely right, Justin. There's like, it's affecting people in so many different ways, right? Like I just saw the latest report. It said that in India, Pakistan, and other places, they believe that they have a different strain because the deaths and the people getting sick is less than everywhere else. And they've got some of the worst medical systems in the world. So they thought that their whole countries were going to fall, due to the virus. But instead, it's affected them completely different. I'm going to tell you, man.
I have a theory. I think it has to do with immunity. Building an immune system based on getting it. And now I joke, and I know it's for real, but I joke about let's just cough or spit in each other's mouth and get it over with. Because I think that way we'll build an immunity, and then that'll be it, and we'll move on.
Man, there's an awesome scientific report I just read that scientists believes that some people are having actually an allergic reaction to the virus, and the virus.
Antivirus.
I'm sorry.
The virus or antivirus?
No. To the virus. It's a weird. So this doctor is theorizing that people's immune system goes insane, just like it does when you have a flare up of something you are allergic to. So, since this virus likes to propagate in the lungs, you have an allergic reaction to it, and it sends all the fighting cells to the lungs, and it ends up destroying the lungs. So there's a lot of theories out there. I am going to tell you this: we all have our different experiences with this epidemic at the time. My family member who passed away, man, I have to tell you, he was one of the strongest people I ever met. He fell off a 2-story building, shattered his elbow, and got up and started to work like nothing. He's like, hey, I'm going to finish my shift, and then I'm going to go home, and then I'll go see a doctor. Another time he was working, and with a saw, he cut his finger. He cut his finger clear off. He went, packed it in ice, drove himself to the hospital, got it put back together, and wanted to go to work the next day. This guy was one of the strongest people I have ever met in my whole life. And he succumbed to this thing. And this ain't no joke, man. I know people. I know there's people like here in Chicago. A lot of people are doing a lot of memes about it. And Jay Who knows, people are throwing parties. they're having a lot of fun. They're thinking it's all a big joke. And unfortunately, a lot of people are actually, our numbers in Chicago are climbing. They're going crazy. You just don't know how it's going to affect, unfortunately. Well, don't let me bring the mood down, guys. That's not why I wanted to join. I just wanted to tell you guys, thank you for everything you do. I know a lot of people think, oh, you guys are just a bunch of goofy YouTubers trying to get famous, but sometimes people don't understand that we're doing a little bit of a public healing session sometimes.
I was gonna say well, maybe for some people that might be true. For me, when I first started, this is, to be honest, why I started. I had to watch 7 videos to find out one answer. So originally I had started out trying to take all 7 opinions plus the one that I had formulated on my own shortly being after college to do one video where you never had to find out another answer. Then later, there was so much misnomers about what you needed tool-wise in the industry. I decided to do a video about that, and it just blew over time. So that kind of led me down the tool path, but still within the automotive realm. I had no idea it was me in automotive realm. But I had a lot of people ask me personal questions, not just in the comments, but through Facebook, Instagram, etc., that I decided to chime in and communicate with in random videos. At this point in my life, if it's not going to be a fun and uplifting video, I just don't do it. But and outside of that, though, if I can't share my opinion where I think there's some validity, where somebody could learn something, even if it's a hack, then I won't share it. And then the last thing, this is the biggest thing for me, especially nowadays over other days, we don't all have good days. Sometimes they're bad days. And I don't mind sharing that because it's like, look, this is my reality. You might think that just because I have X amount of followers that everything is peaches and gravy on a fucking Easter Sunday on some kind of weird banana split. It's not true. It's not always like that. Life is tough. There's lots of hurdles you have to overcome. There's lots of things that get in your way that you have to figure out a different path for or get over. And humor happens to be one of those things that helps me to accomplish that. And you know what? It's even more difficult because I do seclude myself during certain situations of excessive stress. So outside of this is my only outlet. I don't like going to big public places as a result of my fear of large crowds and this, that, and the other. So I just stay in the confines of my own home. So when I see 100 to 200 people on the live stream, yeah, it's exciting because there's a bunch of people watching. But overall, I would never want to be in a room with that many people.
Let me ask you guys. My father-in-law was an amazing tool nut. This guy's got garage fulls of tools, and he's got some older tools. And while I'm not a master at all of doing this, he's got some he's got some really old stuff like 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, latest tools. I was thinking of doing a series where I kind of go and I refurbish his tools, get them back to the way they are, like brand spanking new again, and let the family. What is it, honey? Huh? Okay. Let the family divide that amongst themselves, but it'll be refurbished like new, and it'll be beautiful and just the way he always wanted it. He never had a chance to do. And I was thinking of ending the videos, with his picture and just telling him thanks for everything.
That would be really cool because you go to swap meets, right? And swap meets, you can find stuff made from like the 1920s, 1930s, covered in rust, mistreated over time. Maybe somebody's trying to make a quick buck. You can get that, refurbish it, show the process. So maybe you start off with your dad's tools, and it's a more personal aspect at that point. But then maybe you take it to the next level after you've had so many different tries at doing it. And you're like, okay, hey, you know what? I was at the swap meet or the pawn shop. I'm going to show you guys how to refurbish this tool today. And your channel could very well be about like how to either maintain a tool, basically brand new, put it in rust, or if you have a bunch of rust, how to clear it off, or it was coated in grease, how to clear it off, or if it had been sitting for 100 years, how to restore it back to new. That would be some really cool content, in my opinion. I mean, I think a lot of people would appreciate and watch that because I get asked all the time, how do you clean your tools? And I was like, I wipe it off with the rag and throw it in the fucking drawer. Sorry, Dale.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dale. But that's what I do. I wipe the handle, throw it in. Why? Because tomorrow or the 10 minutes from there, I'm going to put grease back on it again. I'm going to sit there and spend 4 hours cleaning stuff during a day-to-day process. Now, if you're a DIY guy or you're an at-home weekend warrior enthusiast, you can clean these things up and they can look pristine if you know how to do it. Plastic dip could be pretty handy. So if the handles are all ate up, might show how to plastic dip it to make a new handle on different colors, how to paint scheme your toolbox with tools. Maybe you take a snap-on plier set that you got that's in red. They didn't have a green or black available. So you rip it off and you put black on there and you show how to plastic dip or make black handles with snap-on products. That would be a phenomenal video too. How to customize your snap-on plier set. I'd watch the hell out of that. You know, there's lots of different things that you can do when it comes to restoration and changing of the product line overall. I did that with a Harbor Freight breaker bar and a ratchet. They don't make a 26 or 27-inch breaker bar ratchet. They make like a 10 or 12-inch ratchet with a flex head, and they make a breaker bar. Well, I wanted a breaker bar with a flex head. I drilled it out. I might have hurt myself in the process, but I made it work, right? And it did work, and it did hold up. So there you go. Anything is possible if you take your mind and you put it to the grindstone and go to work. That's what, and I'm not a Pats fan, but I do love this line. It's time to go to work. There are things that you can do. You can go to work on them. Make it happen.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. You could tell I'm a Justin Dow fan. I know when to say cheers already. Yeah, I'm thinking of that as a good idea because, man, he had, you know that he used to use, and when I say he used to, I'm talking about this is just about a month ago. He was using a hand plow. He wasn't using a mechanical plow to do things on his yard. He was using a hand plow. This guy was, I mean, his hands.
They don't make them like that no more. They don't make them like that no more.
Old school. Now you get gas powered.
Yeah, no, his hands were steel, man. His hands were steel. He I'm telling you, like we were all talking about his hand plow. Like, what are we gonna do with that thing? I'm like, I want to restore that thing. That's his memory.
Use it in the video. Hand plow versus gas powered. Show the work. Put it to work.
Yeah, I think that would honor him greatly. That's my idea, anyways, guys. So, I was talking with the family, and they gave me the permission to go ahead and do it. You know, as long as I don't obviously, you know, screw it up too bad. But yeah.
Hey, you got a lot of ideas now. I'd say you got about 24 to 36 different ideas of which way you can do from one thing from Sunday. Put them in the paper. Write them down on paper. You know what? Everyone criticizes me for some of the videos. I'll tell you what. I take a notepad and paper. I write down the idea for the title, and then I do the video. I never script. There's only one video that I've ever scripted, and it was for a commercial. I thought, if I did this video to the best of my ability, scripted or not, and I can make it just that goddamn good, maybe there might be a little publicity stunt after that, and they might want to like do something. Didn't happen, but I did it with the mouse blocker. I thought it'd be hilarious and also a really good video, and maybe they would do something. They didn't, and that was it. Everything else unscripted. I come home. After about 3 or 4 cervezas, I just sit down and just yammer away.
I still think the best video was when your wife came out and shooed that beetle out of the garage for you.
Oh yeah.
I think you'll do good, Ed.
Oh, and don't forget
Yeah,
the other videos where I had little skits. I didn't script it, but like I was like, you know how cool it would be to be in the middle of the desert, which is where we're at. And I was like, but we way out in the middle of nowhere and pretend like the crows or the hawks were coming in to attack me, and I was thumbing a ride for a AAA thing. And I had these wood carvings, and I was like, this is perfect. And so I tried that. And I've done a couple of goofy things on my channel, just playing around with it. Like I said, having fun. It's all about having fun. You got to have fun with it. If you're not having fun with it, it's just, and I hate to use this word because I absolutely hate this expression. You're just cutting off of everybody else. Everybody else has done something you can cookie cut and copy, but change some of the things. I'm not going to lie. I've done probably about a half a dozen videos where I'm like, they said this, I want to throw my 2 cents in. But I will always make sure I give recognition. Hey, I want to comment or I want to rebuttal on what you just talked about. And I put it on there. And I'll ask them, hey, are you cool with it? If they get back to me within a couple days, I go for it. If they don't get back to me within a couple days, I go for it. Fuck you. You had time.
So hey, Justice, give me 1 sec. I gotta ask Dale. Dale, did you finally pay for StreamYard?
No, Justin was saying something earlier about, you can have all these cameras
That's
on
why
here.
we got no volume from Dale because he didn't pay for it.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened, that
Can anybody hear him?
That
I can
night
hear
when
him.
you and Jay were on with me, and I
Wow,
was
can't
trying
hear
to add on my camera
I
out in
can
the
hear
garage.
him.
It would only let me have 3 cameras.
You're allowed 6.
So yeah,
If you're allowed 6, that's awesome, man. We should keep doing this. Now, the next thing you got to do, Dale, is we got to get a way that we can give you some super chats, man. I've been wanting to give you a super chat for a while, and I can't seem to do it.
And we got to get you some Buccaneer paraphernalia, too. Just good.
I don't know about Buccaneers, bro. He's got to get some Bear stuff, and you got to get him some.
Till the day I die, baby.
You
And
guys
I was
got Trubinsky, not the best thing for your team. You got to do something better with your draft pick, too. Come on.
I think we still need a
You
kicker.
guys won the Super Bowl, 1960-something, rather?
Hey, come on, man. Get it right, bro. It's the 85 Bears, bro. It's the 85 Bears.
Hey, you know what? The only thing good about the Bears is you could still go down to Ditka's downtown and get a paddle steak. So there you go. That's about it.
Hey, come on, man. We made our stadium look a lot better when we landed a flying saucer on it.
Hell.
I was just talking to Ed. I was just talking to Jay about that earlier. It's like it was a Chicago thing. You just bob your head and say, "Duh, Bear."
Yeah, I can't hear Dale. Dale's out.
I don't. Hey, Jay, if you can hear us, you're the only one that can't hear him. I hear Dale perfectly.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think you're gonna have to drop some change on this, Dale.
I'll tell you this much, though. Dale, you're in Arizona. Are we a Cardinal? Or are you leaning towards go Raiders? Huh?
Redskins.
No Rangers. But you know what? I almost like Larry Fitzgerald as much as Justin Dow. I think he's a magnificent young man. He's like always for the team and everything else. So
I kind of like him. I don't think he's the quarterback of the century.
no, yeah. The thing is with the Cardinals, everybody tries to like him. Few people can find themselves the ability to like him, but everybody wants to like him.
I'll tell you what, Arizona State University has got more of my fan favorite than the Arizona Cardinals. Princess Jamie, Pittsburgh or Eagles? Come on, don't disappoint. Don't disappoint.
Redskins.
Ow!
You had to ask, baby. You had to ask.
What the hell? Are you kidding? Redskins? Oh. Okay, you just knocked 10 points off your cool list.
I heard Redskins, Justin. What was that about?
Quick, Princess Jamie, show us the kitchen again. Wow, the Redskins. I'd have never guessed that one. I didn't see that one coming.
10 points off the cool list. Look, granted, back in 1950 something rather, I'm kidding, right? But they had a great offensive line and defensive line. They were almost untouchable. But since then, they've just never come through. What is going on? There's nothing there. It's not even a team to like. They might be the next team retired out, like the Browns. Oh, Cleveland, right? Yeah, I said it, the Browns. The Browns sucked a long time ago. They still suck today. They should have left them in retirement and kept Cincinnati and put all their efforts into making Cincinnati the best team. I say this because we just retired 2 teams in California. We only had 3 or 4 to begin with. We had the Niners, we had the Oakland Raiders, we had the LA Rams, and we had the San Diego Chargers. We're down to 2, 49ers, and now apparently the LA Chargers. That's it. They should have left the Browns alone in retirement. Browns suck.
But tell us how you really feel. I mean, don't hold nothing back, JD.
I'm working on it. Hey, no worry, right?
Wait, is the princess showing off her Snap-on?
Snap-on, U.S. General. She
She had
got
a
it
bunch of
all,
stuff in
man.
that box.
One cool girl.
Yeah, hey, Justin's gonna go water his cactus.
I know that sound.
Yeah, that's the water cactus sound.
Yeah.
We've been seriously keeping
Hey, Ed.
an ear out for you, Ed, and you know you've got my
Ed, you there? Ed,
you've got my digits, buddy, so you can get in touch with me anytime. Not that I can do anything from way out here in
Princess
Arizona.
Jamie, is that you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. I can't hear the other guys.
Can you hear me, Jay?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Yeah, that's really weird. That's really
yeah,
weird.
it's
You
really-
can't hear Dale.
I gotta bug out. Just let Dale know. Let Dale know. I will talk to him later. Thanks for having me on, but I gotta go. And that back there, that's for him. That says Dale.
All right, bro.
I was trying to figure out what he was doing. Okay. Thanks, Jay.
All right, Jay. Take care, bro.
Rock and roll. Cheers, man.
Well, listen, it's getting late for me too, and I'm gonna. My wife's was already in here yelling at me. I gotta have dinner tonight. I gotta work tomorrow. Like, well, I don't have to work tomorrow, and the kitchen's right over there.
Well,
So-
well, Dale, I got to tell you, bro. Thank you for making yourself available to just chat with me in our family's time of great sorrow. I mean, I don't have a better way to describe it. We are absolutely devastated that our patriarch is gone. He was our family leader, and I appreciate you and other YouTubers that have like reached out to me just because I'm this little guy, right? Who am I? I got 300 followers. Big deal. I appreciate the love and concern you guys have shown for me, man. I can't repay that. Thank you.
Anytime any one of you guys want to come on and we go live, whether it be Friday or whenever, I drop the hat. Come on board. Let me know.
That's cool. I'd like to be on JD's channel. That'd be like the height of it. Anyway, thank you.
I'll be around.
Jamie. I cannot wait to see. I'm assuming you're going to take the Jeep out when it's done. So
Wait, what?
I think the first drive is going to be Friday.
Friday.
That's right. Yeah.
There you go.
I should have my drive shaft by then. I still have to jack up the transfer case, remove the skid plate, torque the transfer case back down, and have to cut a hole for the shift levers because I have a twin stick assembly over there to do like the front high range, low range, do like front big stuff. And
You got your shift assembly in the house rebuilding it?
it's over here.
Where's my mask?
We love her.
Where's my mask? I'm trying to be good. Okay, I'm sorry.
Guys, you're taking me from one moment laughing, the next minute crying, the next minute laughing. You guys are crazy, man.
I just gotta grab my shaft, jack it up, rub it out, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna fucking die of a fucking laughter attack right now.
Oh my god!
My mask.
I can't believe I'm not even trying to do these innuendos, and you guys are like taking everything that comes out of my mouth and turning it around.
I'm not. I was actually surprised you had it in there rebuilding it.
See? How can I stop that? I'm surprised you even had it in there and are I can't stop this. You guys are doing it on your own. Oh my god.
Hey, Justin, we're missing Dale's wife. If she was on here, it'd be even crazier. We'd have to get off.
JD's get me in.
Okay, hey, I'm gonna let you guys two go. I can't stop laughing. I'm gonna be watching though. Cheers. You guys want to come on? You already know what to expect.
Now who's doing it, Jamie? Now who is doing it? Knock it off it. JD Chop, you see, you chased Justin off now. Oh man, you're cracking me up.
All right, well,
so
it's fun. I'm just trying to have a good time and make people laugh, and I try to always be in a good mood. I try to be.
Yeah.
I'm also like wasted.
I don't even know if it's possible to do a live stream while you're moving, but that would be so cool Friday if you were able to do that. But
oh yeah, I get better signal outside on the cellular network than I do in my Wi-Fi.
Right. But I mean, it's one thing to sit still on the cellular network, and if we can get Ed back over here, to tell us a little bit more about how all that stuff works. But
well, you got the different neighborhoods of the towers, so as long as you carrier to carrier.
Yeah, you start bumping off the towers or whatever, and Lord knows that if you're going to be out full wheeling, you're probably not going to be somewhere where there's great, 3 or 4 towers to ping off of either.
I'll tap into somebody's satellite or try to.
Right, that would work.
Because they'll share their satellite connection, the broadcast Wi-Fi, and the trail. Because someone brings out their Class C RV.
Oh, there you go. All right. Well, that's just about going to wrap it up tonight. And Miss Jamie, thank you very much for coming on and showing us this stuff. That's not something they would have seen on the Joe Smith radio show. So that was certainly the highlight of the night, seeing all the tools in your workshop right there in the house.
It's not the ideal setup because I'm military. I moved. All my stuff is really back in Pennsylvania, but I didn't expect to build a rock crawler when I moved to Texas anyway. But one thing led to another.
That was even more fun than seeing the Jeep. I thought it was going to be cool to see the Jeep, but then when you came in the house and started showing your tools and your workbench over there, it's like, man, I think it was Do Not Rob Me said it, but it's like, man, your kitchen looks better than most people's garages as far as a workshop. So that was fun to see. Thank you for showing it to us, Mr. Ed. I can't believe you actually got to come out and drop in here. Give Mrs. the old tech guy a hug for all of us, and let her know, I've been every day, buddy, wake up every day and I'm like, I can't bug Ed. I've been thinking about Ed. So, thank everybody for joining, and I really appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.
I'm going to have to get this StreamYard and do this.
Yeah, definitely. It's StreamYard.com, so you'll be good to go.
Love you, everybody. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Take care. Take care, Ed. Hope everything is well. I tried to cheer up. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Feel free to hit me up.
We'll see you Thursday for that, taking those numbers on that Olight flashlight, and we'll give it away then. We'll see you then, everybody, and good night.
Good night.